the other side, they go for kind of like the anti-fun, and it's like shutting
let
all of those
me
things
try
down,
to get like
focusing
the
on the
audio
control
levels
that
right.
you can have over the map to when it's time to make a decision is the most
What's up,
favorite moment.
everyone?
It's time for us.
It is I. I'm right here. Woo. Dude, my hair is so long right now. Oh my god, it's just covering my face.
For NRG is also always really good. There's also that one map
yeah, let me pull up the
where
chats.
we don't see Dumpy play Neon.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah, we talked a little bit about how we were wondering if NRG would maybe change the comp. I'm very curious about the
chats
Abyss
real quick.
that we're very likely to get in this series for the side of Nongshim. It's the one map where Dumby's not playing the Neon. It's the weakest map, both regionally, from what we've seen, and at this tournament thus far. I'd really like to see them come in with a new look, put Dumby on that Neon, change it up, and show us something fresh with the time you have.
I also think that we've seen Mata a lot playing with the operator, even when it comes to the attack in some of those rounds, trying to shut the sides, you know, all those pieces. I think that when we're speaking about a Nongshim that struggles a little bit on the defense, that can create a massive gap and a lot of winning conditions for NRG.
You talked about the over-rotations from Nongshim. They don't respond well to being pulled around the map sometimes, which definitely feels like something with Ethan's mid-rounding they're going to try and do.
Yeah, what I really want to see Nongshim go for here is instead of going for super hard rotates to 100% of the time go for a full flood retake, I want to see them doing more of the mid-round re-pushing on their Haven. I thought it was a good example of that.
Welcome,
where they started
welcome.
pushing down mid as a reaction
I
instead.
am currently in Santiago.
That, hey, if you're going to hard execute,
and,
you
yeah,
are
we're
losing
Watchparty
the
from
rest
the
of
venue.
the map.
So right now what we're looking about, I think that sums up
I'm just setting some stuff up, and
right?
then
We need to
I
see
can start
discipline
yapping a
coming
little
in
bit.
from Nongshim.
Oh,
we
chat.
know that style and what you're bringing into the tournament is
I got
working,
into card
but when you're
tricks.
faced against a team that
Like
is going to
magic
do
tricks are fun.
everything in their power
And I
to
think they're
make
actually
you play
super solid.
their
They're
game
very
and
basic
not be
though,
faced about
right
all
now.
the aggression that you're going to show.
But I was like hard stimming. Dude, my current stim is okay. This may seem like oh, is it wrong game?
Wasn't on Neon. Let's see if Energy are going to go for the same approach here. It is map Fudu after Mata wins the skirmish.
Okay, so we're starting map selection for Energy against NS. This priority was chosen through skirmish, so Energy won skirmish and start choosing to be Team A or Team B.
It's not.
Team B.
It's on the right game.
So
but hey everyone, welcome. Hope everyone's doing great.
Team A, so NS starts.
Oh, I've been traveling, so sorry I haven't been what is it called on the stream.
Corrode.
They're banning Corrode. Wait, NRG banned Corrode?
Pick for NS. Pick bind. Bind. Side on bind for NRG.
Zoom your cam. I can. Fuck it. I'll zoom it more.
Attack.
I'm gonna zoom my cam even more. Okay.
Map pick for Energy.
Abyss.
Abyss. Side on Abyss for NS.
Attack.
Attack. Next set of bans, starting with NS, you have Breeze, Haven, and Split.
Ban Breeze.
Breeze. Less ban for Energy, you have Haven or Split.
Ban Splits.
Ban Split. So Haven is the decider. Side on Haven for NS.
Attack.
Sorry?
Attack.
Attack. Okay, that's it. Good luck, have fun.
Okay, I'm currently just ahead. How do I need to move this down a little bit. Or actually, wait. Instead of that, wait, what were the map picks? God damn, bro, I missed the map picks. I can just move the chair up, actually.
Yeah, but for NRG,
is that good?
It felt like a bit of a pivotal, iconic
hello.
in fact. Well, we saw them take on Paper X. It ended up being a close 13-11.
When you get the announcement? What do you mean? What announcement are you guys talking about?
Yeah, it was only the
second map in
the pool where they've tried that double going back to our
should I try to move this down a little bit?
If there was a map
I feel like it's kind of like.
wanted to change their
you know what? Okay, I'm gonna move this couch even more here.
When they banned the Corrode,
so I can be more centerized right here in this area.
Nongshim would have wanted to take
and then now that I'm more centerized,
and it's towards the bottom of Energy's map.
I can pan this cam.
Is
cam good, or do we need to pan it down a little bit?
Because yes, we have not seen Nongshim play in it.
Because I might naturally like.
A couple of times and they look very, very.
I might naturally lean down. I mean, I can just lay back like this. Should I just be chilling? I can just chill like this.
I think that Mata was incredible on this map. As I say, picking up the operator from the attack, doing a little bit of sometimes the heavy lifting.
What I heard so far, word around the street, is the crowd in Chile actually like is going fucking nuts. Like I heard they're like really, really good.
He ends up going into CT with the operator and still has the impact that he has.
How was the flight? I'm gonna tell you right now, I've definitely had way better flights in my life.
He's so good at, especially that Euro, finding.
Okay, I'll tell you what happened with my flight. This is my travel day is kind of cooked. Especially I'm coming from NA. So I'm coming from NA, so how is my travel day like 39 hours? I had a connecting flight going from LA to Atlanta, and then from Atlanta, I was supposed to fly straight to Santiago. What ended up happening was my flight from LA to Atlanta got delayed an hour, but my layover was exactly an hour, so then I missed the flight, but it was the last flight of the day to go to Santiago, so I had to stay for 24 hours in Atlanta because the only flight that they had from that, like from Atlanta, was 9:30 p.m. So it was pretty cooked. It was pretty cooked. Definitely had better travel days in my life, but all good. But yeah, my current stim that I do is I bring a deck of cards with me like literally everywhere, and then I just like, honestly, shuffling cards is such like a fidget spinner moment. I don't know what it is, but like, okay, I can't do it
for either NRG or Nongshim,
while it's visible right now, but like, what is it called?
Come in favorably with more prep time.
It's like you do the deck of cards and then you like bridge them like that. I learned that and some magic tricks, but the magic tricks is for another day. I'll do some magic when I get home.
Standouts here, of course. We are pretty split down the
I want to learn some more first.
In G2 and Paper X, but there's only two
okay, my predictions. I didn't do the pick'ems because I was a little bit late on it.
Went for the same. I went for the Americas
I was busy.
I love the
but honestly, hot take, it looks like
NRG
NRG is favorites here. I think Nongshim is favorites.
A little bit easier than the first one.
I feel similar going into this game.
I think Nongshim is.
I think that NRG is a team.
I think they're gonna win. And then Paper X for G2. I say
for how to deal with
Paper X.
In the G2 game, I thought the individuals were going to be the difference for
shuffling cards is so
and
satisfying. It actually is. Bro, to all you people in chat with ADHD like me, bro, get a deck of cards right now and learn how to shuffle them. I swear, I do at least like 30 minutes of shuffling each day, just for like. I'm just doing nothing, right? And if I'm just like in my hotel room alone. Oh, by the way, they're doing skirmishes to pick sides, right?
Yeah.
Are they doing skirmish to pick sides still or no?
Is
that like an experimental thing?
But this NRG team has stepped up even beyond what we expected.
Where was Nongshim?
Nongshim? Yeah. They were high.
They were high? Higher than NRG?
I think they might have been. Nongshim, though, they've lived up to those expectations.
The sound of it is so fun.
For what is an Ascension team at their first tournament facing the world champs.
It's the 11th day of Masters Santiago.
Well, like, I'd have to
the
do it
world
up here,
champs are in hot pursuit.
I can't do it like in the sky like that.
They fear no man.
There's like an upside down shuffle.
The Neon Demon, it's lying in wait and it scares me. But fear is made to be braved, and a place in the grand finals awaits. So let's bring our teams onto the stage. It's Nongshim Red Force versus
the lights went out, and I think I just got it. Yeah, a little bit hard. But if you see me stimming with a deck of cards in my hand, chat, that's why. Just hard ADHD moment. Oh shit, wait. No, the ad manager is actually trolling. Yo, to my mods, can you make sure the ads get run before and after the games so they don't run in the middle of the games? Thank you. Because I don't have the controller for myself right now. Oh. Wait, is there no video? Oh, let's turn this shit up, bro. Let's bump it a bit. We can't see you? I know, bro. The lights are off right now. I can't even see myself.
And here we have one team that is determined to play their own game at all costs to become the unstoppable Red Force. But NRG are hell-bent on picking them apart, thread by thread, to answer the question, to solve the problem, to be the foil to this
The crowd is actually loud as fuck already.
that plays
Damn,
around
and just like that, we're back.
a champion of tomorrow, perhaps, but today.
Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome
to
to the stream. Hope everyone enjoys your stay, enjoys the matches today. These matches are actually banger, bro. This might be. Wait, maybe hot take. This top 4 at this Masters might be one of the most competitive top 4s I've seen. I actually don't know who's gonna win. Like genuinely.
They have a chance to do that.
Genuinely don't know why, or I don't know who's going to win. So the maps are Bind, Abyss, and Haven.
Everything that Nongshim Red Force has been doing throughout the entire year, not just
I get to see the legendary Danby Neon.
Will NRG be the team that turns their biggest strength into their biggest weakness? And if they do so, have they learned something from the people in G2? Have they learned something also from the rest of the tournament? Or will this come and just accept that some things cannot be stopped?
Last year it was Ethan who brought 3 fresh players out of Tier 2, brought them to the global stage, and brought the absolute finest
Someone
fight
said,
out of them.
all I hope
Now
is G2
RB
lose.
with that same task, joining this
person doesn't want anyone to win. They just want G2 to lose.
Playing in Premier,
and I'm all for it.
them to these new lofty heights.
Nah, if G2 can finally pull some form together and like actually, what is it called? Not choke at an international, then like they earned it, you know. Especially with a top 4 like this, I'd say they earned it.
They've kept it in reserve, and domestically,
and then they have the caster buff.
13-8 against RRQ, a strong 13-2 win against Full Sets. It certainly forms a part of their map pool, and they haven't had to draw upon it until now.
Yeah, but then we look at the other side. We look at Abyss at that second map, and even though they were flawless on Bind on Abyss, it has not been the same. Is it just the fact that Danby is not on the Neon? Like, how uncomfortable can you be? Like,
oh my god, the lights.
Does that make or break your composition? Can you win a trophy like that?
And surely that's what they were focusing on. That's what they were looking at in these last 2 days to find that solution.
Prediction?
They'll certainly need it today.
NRG
more than any other team at this event has been resilient.
Okay, let me tell you right now, I love the NRG team.
Overtime, that
but
they always
I love me a good underdog story, and I want Nongshim to keep doing really good because they look dangerous.
Nongshim haven't had to show
I want to see some Nongshim. I need some like.
Yeah, and as we
this is like Nongshim, like the noodles, right? I need to see some fucking noodle gaming right now.
Every single team wants to start on the attack.
Because them noodles are goated. They are goated.
Maybe set the pace a little bit for yourself before finding Danby on your face. We got a sneak peek here.
How's the country been treating you? We love you. It's been great. I've been eating some good food. I was also like, I was exploring some of the nighttime activities here. I went to like a piano bar. It was really cool. It was like. It was literally just like a grand piano in the middle, and like a bunch of people were crowding around singing like songs. Bro, it was such a vibe. I can't speak Spanish though, so like I was just there to catch a vibe, and a vibe I did catch. Oh, look at these comps, bro. So NRG is running like the more typical standard, like goated Raze, whereas Nongshim has the Neon goated, which I do think Neon right now is busted as fuck.
Thank you so much, and yeah, this one is going to be an absolute barn burner of a game. I think we both predicted the same way, but I have no faith.
Yeah, but I'm not confident about it at all.
None.
At all.
Wait, man, I think you should be able to run it at halftime, because halftime should be like a minute 30 or 2 minutes as well.
So I'm so happy.
Shouldn't have been too loud, the mic. How do you want the audio levels? I mean, I can turn myself up, and then people could just lower stuff down if they need it. Wait, where's the hype video?
They're iconic in what they do.
Am I crazy, or isn't there normally like a pre-match hype video?
It's a brilliant game to watch.
Am I just late to it? I might be late to it. Fuck.
Obviously, I haven't seen it in Santiago for Nongshim, so
I didn't get to see it. Should I watch it after the halftime? Or after the first match? Should I watch it?
Switch up of play styles here, but NRG going to be up against it. You see already Nongshim.
Just a 4-1 spread, A-work.
Rotation in spawn. Ball's going to be made here, and there's going to be 4 players to deal with here for NRG.
Kiko want to be taking the further steps, but you're looking at the bodies here, right? That is 4 players waiting
with the
TP.
He's going in! He's going in!
What a fucking psycho! What a bunch of psychos! Oh my god!
He's got his boys by his side, and Mada has to go huge.
Oh my god! Wait, the ball's on them! What the fuck?
You want explosivity?
Game audio need to be up a bit. We're turning this shit up.
Bro,
Bro, what? They all just ran through.
Exactly what we want to see today.
Look at that.
Did they put a stim on the ground, right? No, they didn't. There's 4 of them though. That's why they were able to crunch like that. Wow. Wow.
France is so good.
Oh, they're having fun already.
The pistol for him. Scope coming into the next year, nothing invested on the side.
Only Nongshim are really using Neon every map though. I mean, it makes sense. They have a player that's super proficient on it, and I do think that character is really strong, especially when you have like someone that's like super proficient on it. Oh, he uses a shotgun a ton too, right? How did this kill come out? I guess Ivy took a 1-on-1 duel against Mata. Okay.
Drift back towards showers actually. Maybe try and catch somebody repositioning on site here.
Pacific literally takes risks out of nowhere, and that's why we love watching Pacific.
Confirmation with the Prowler there, but
this is why I cheer for Pacific.
Towards shore. So Gambia and RB considering that now.
They've given themselves a win condition here. Francis, if he gets caught out, fortunately for him, he's not being caught out until then. Right, NRG making
oh my god.
Nothing in this.
Wait, this is actually winnable for NRG.
Sound of silence, the TP comes in.
Unless the Neon just goes stupid right here.
Oh. Extras holding that deeper back line is fantastic.
Oh, the Neon does have the stun. Is it called Relay Bolt? I don't know. I don't know why I would know that. I don't play this character at all. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit. I'm going to tell you right now, I would hate playing against Nongshim, just the fact that they have a Neon player. That shit would be so tilting.
France is still seeing a 2100 regardless.
Oh, what a shot. Nice little one tap.
Jump up onto the box here. Certainly a chance to maybe stick the landing there, but NRG going to be happy with the plant at least.
Yeah.
Francis early onto the operator.
Really early. This is what, round 3 coming in. I mean, he's had a 4-1. He's had a melting start, hasn't he? So that really adds a punch to the bonus now.
Dude, look at this. Nongshim have the long range op and the close range op. A sniper and a shotgun.
They have to diligently clear this.
Oh my god.
Proactive player. That's just perfect. Instantly.
That was good proactivity from them.
Who is such a scalp to claim.
Wow.
This guy has
what a huge first pick.
Outrageously talented so far. But already a good statement made by Nongshim that they're willing to not.
So wait, was the fade outside? No, wait. The
team.
fade sent it through the TP. Ah, I see.
NRG now headed towards the B side.
And Hookah's just a death zone.
Again, they've got to be so conscious of every single round.
Even if you try clearing out the shotgun, it just takes out so much util.
To control the long entrance as well. Based on second player to potentially anchor, could be huge.
His position's pretty solid as well. Gets to kind of see contact, sees out, and then Dummy once he feels.
Oh, he hit everyone.
Just look at this again.
He hit everyone. Ethan's out right now.
He
goes through the smoke. Oh my god. What a fucking madman. Brock with the huge 2. What the fuck are these smokes?
Inside, they still have Molly, but 38 HP for him. Scoop is still pretty healthy on the other side of this. Francis has to break back in with an operator here.
What are these smokes from the brim?
Cautious about this. RB's timing. Oh, he's not got the drop there. So it's going to be Francis in the 1v2. Look, Barrel's shown. He's seen it. And he's just gone for the pistol. I guess that's one way to do it. 1v1 now. Francis up against Scuba. And Scuba's been nuts at being the backbone of this team.
Oh, what a shot.
That's not shit. That's the
damn.
This man can have.
Another 3K for Francis here early on.
What the fuck?
Red Bull clutch.
Okay, chat, real quick. Do you need me to pan the camera down a little bit more or no?
I mean, it's only really Dumby getting shut down in
Yes or no? Does the camera need to be panned down a little bit?
Highlight X-Ross as well as those players who facilitated that first pick. The C's comes in. These guys work so well together. The synergy is in the right place. And Francis just bookending start and end of round. Stunning. 7-1. You can call it cheese when you look at Darby. You can question mark the judge. You could do the same with Brock and the Odin if you want to, but it's not a one-man show here today.
Oh my God, it's just so like that again?
Marvelous to witness. This is just poetry in motion. And to do this to NRG.
I've seen enough.
In form. Ethan, who's got one of the best reads, I think, of the game currently. And they're punishing them.
Yes,
like
okay, after this round, I'm going to try to pan it down a little bit. Or I'm going to ask to get it panned down.
Pin it down before the TP though.
Does this angle actually work like this?
Scuba's going to get... Actually, it does get the better of him.
No, it does not.
Great isolation.
I was thinking to myself, I'm like, wait.
That was so good.
If he slow clears that,
What
is this risk?
Playing up close and wall. I don't know why Ivy went for that. That felt unnecessary. They still had control
you know
of
what?
space.
You live and die by the sword.
Getting the better of them as Francis now in a spot of bother. Has to fight it forward, misses the shot and gets...
Live and die by the sword.
NRG given an opportunity that they're not going to let go of.
No,
the risk taking this round was a little crazy.
Last man standing, Marder.
Okay, let me try to raise the camera or put the camera down a little bit.
Yeah, feeding in a little bit to maybe not expecting it to be set up the way they were, but Scuba being the one on the other side, they don't read this as a solo lurk. Unfortunately, Brock's the sort of player that walk into his crosshair, he's going to punish you. It's a little overzealous here from both Ivy.
I got someone to do it for me.
On short. Great adjustment there from Marder on the shot.
Don't get Marder going, man. This guy...
can we do it up a little bit more? Yeah, like that. Perfect.
Honestly, the highs are...
Too thirsty for first bloods, actually. Oh, shit.
Oh, wow. Francis
was that an outlaw?
What he could with what he had.
That was an outlaw, right? That was at 140.
10 HP.
Is he going to peek this?
The fly is not here. Scuba again, creeping onto an angle. Find another kill. Dumby very quickly into showers here, but I don't think he can really prevent this from happening.
LG should be able to get some nice stability in this post plant. This fight. Should go try and draw utility out early if there is some. Force a check. Dummy's not getting much play here though. It's only really Kiko staying up close, and you can already see him backpedaling away. Trying to see a little bit deeper here.
Oh my God. They did get that kill though. Brock does have ulti.
An NRG round unless something goes insanely wrong. For now, not the case. Nice little farm up from Marder. X-Ross parting shot, but that's all it'll be.
Pretty clean from NRG there.
Now. Bit of,
your camera's so dark. I know the lights are. I don't know if they're hitting because I can't be this close because there's like a ledge here, and I'll just fall to my death. But
success in the last 2 rounds.
Yeah.
4 ultimates. Only missing the nightfall from Ethan.
My face is definitely a little dark right now. Maybe I was just like sun tanning outside.
Nothing else available for Nongshim.
Kind of delayed. When you're streaming from the venue, there is a delay. So chat interaction and stuff is a little bit delayed, plus my stream might be like a few seconds behind. What the f—
I don't think he did. But Francis now gets into a really awkward position.
Wait, is Keiko's gonna...
Dude!
This guy's different! He's different!
Here, but you can see the rotation coming in. Marder ended up towards that B side of the map.
What the fuck?
There was almost 4 there at one point. Continue going towards the stack. This could be a misread from NRG and a really good gamble stack from Nongshim.
Dude, his opening so far this match is actually fucking unreal. Like these picks he's going for are not only crazy, he has some balls, and I respect that. Damn, he's gonna slide through this.
You're not gonna manage that dry against Marder. Just makes it look too easy. As now Nongshim in a bit of spot of bother.
Yeah, because NRG are going to freeze behind this, and I'll be considering the rotation, but hangs about. Bit of a standoff here. Still plenty of time left on the clock.
Okay, if he solo into hookah, I'd be like, oh, that's
pressure build a little bit.
Oh, look at this guy.
Will catch Madder.
Yeah, these are individual efforts.
Oh, they're gonna hit B. They're hitting B.
Kind of cut like this,
Ethan waiting for I think.
Regrouping with the 3.
Oh, he's just gonna tether and jump.
Wants this B side of the map. RB head tucked down, finally swings out. Nongshim Their patience.
Wow. What a fucking crossfire. What a crossfire from Nongshim.
That diligence to stay disciplined, right? Didn't feed in too hard. They had a good line held by Francis, picks Mada, and then they held that lovely crossfire on the B side. There's nothing flashy about that round, but that was just good, clean Valorant.
What's key is to see Nongshim win out in a round where
yeah, he didn't
NRG
see
are
that.
leaning into the over-rotations, trying to capitalize on being a little more active on the defensive side. Again, contingency in place here, and RB does really well
what do you mean, F?
to keep this under control. An early timeout here for NRG.
Yeah.
Into round 7. Still on a bye, technically. I mean, Kiko, I'm seeing him on for a bucky right now, but showstopper in hand for him. See a bit of investment come through. Didn't amount to anything as well, but still not necessarily in a poor position to come out of this.
Yeah, and are you seeing anything really as that coin-based win condition?
I mean, for NRG, it's going to be based around the operator being repurchased. Scuba's got the pit as well if they can get themselves into a postcard. Really, this relies on Kiko maybe opening up this round. He's been picked off a couple of times first.
Oh, no.
Can't fault him in the situation it's happened. Francis, happy to go forward repeatedly.
Is it back?
His first 6 rounds here on Bind. Now, Dumby.
On my side, it doesn't see... Hello?
Yeah, I'm kind of liking what I'm seeing from Francis. The fact that they're having to be
Oh, what the hell was that?
so careful with how they again, if you're NRG, you don't get to kind of
Is it back?
or run late because you're going to run out of that utility to force away the operators. And Francis can just be such a nuisance. Again, you saw it late into that previous round up against Martin. Found him not necessarily free, but he was just on a nice line. Hard to push him off if you don't have Ethan there with you.
Oh,
So
stream
we're
ended.
starting to
Oh
see
my
him
god.
get a little bit more freedom, but he's going for these early
What-
picks,
what
which are
happened?
risky, but he's been getting the job done. This
Did he get
time
it?
loses
Oh
out.
man, I missed the
Martin
round.
puts life on the line for it, and they get the man to the good. And they are making no subtleties of this, Mike. They are going for this one.
I mean, RB could be dead here.
Oh my god.
Kiko just shoves it in
If
the
Ivy
green.
gets 2 here,
Still in
oh,
between,
not
but
even one.
Very heads up on the clear. Lovely sight take, crossing the T's, dotting the I's, and in reality, Dumby just can't get close enough. It's
that's actually annoying that it ended.
But NRG keeping it simple, but very robust.
Mother already posted up deep here. Exos going to get picked off here. Mother does really well to bait out here. Happy to challenge Francis on some of these earlier lines. Again, that's the sort of thing you want to see NRG really springboarding off this early pressure very quickly. I mean, RB going...
Depends if you do magic trick to mix well. I did, yes.
There's a smoke here next to default, but...
I can't really do a magic trick without like...
Did nearly cast the kill onto Kiko. Again,
also, it has to be like an in-person thing.
Nongshim in this situation. To maybe find a response. Maybe aggression here towards short.
Oh, they're just instant pushing this.
This is, yeah, they've got to be on red alert. They know something's coming. And it's Dumby barreling forward. But look at the positioning. Look how deep this ult is. It's outrageously far in their spawn. We are fighting.
What the fuck is this round is happening right now? Do they have spike?
Spike now.
What?
Control the spike.
And if you're NRG, you're scrambling here, man. You've got to try and get some space back.
Mada is behind all this.
What the fucky?
Trying to free up Scuba.
And Francis is aware though, he's looking back towards Hookah.
Oh my god. What is this round right here?
They should be keeping an eye on someone slipping that net. But Kiko finding a way forward. This is all a mission to recover that spike.
Nongshim could slip away here and reset towards...
I love that.
What is actually happening?
I mean, Dumby's going to stay, obviously.
You think it's worth it?
Yeah, why wouldn't you? And again, he's got
I mean, because
he's
they have...
being a problem, he's being a nuisance. But at 40 seconds, you're already seeing the NRG have to re-clear this, another Prowler sent. So when they do sit deeper on these sites for Nongshim, they are going to have a great time. They don't have to worry as much about
this round is so
utility.
fucking weird.
Hand,
Danby can
NRG
literally
are
hear
gonna be running
everything
into
and
this,
then call the
Nongshim are
rotations.
already here.
Oh, but it is binds, so they can hit the TP.
Oh, RB's going forward though.
Yeah, RB just gets cleared on the corner. Made to look too easy to handle, but Francis has 3 players. Going to find the one that he can see.
Oh.
Ivy then strikes.
Oh my god, the
Nongshim,
crunch.
Brilliant together. It's all on Marder in a 1v2. 10 seconds. He's turreting around.
Dude,
Ivy
what just
has
happened?
had enough of his games with Nongshim. What a
What was this round?
Beautiful set piece.
Dude, this round was
and
so
again, it's
fucking
the
weird.
spike being left a little out of spawn here that allows Nongshim to really set up, and it takes quite a while for NRG to even make a decision here.
I'm shuffling through my cards, bro. This round stressed me out. I couldn't even tell you what I was watching right there.
Decision. Give up that space, leave Dumby to basically play info, right?
Yeah.
He's the one that enables this 3-man rotation back.
I love this playstyle, bro. I love this playstyle too. Shows you metric at halftime show. The thing is, I need what is it called?
To sight on the back of that.
I've seen this one before, but France is not getting the same sort of
I need like a person to like go
here.
with the, not like to be a setup, but more of like I need to do the trick on someone in person. Because it's like they have to pick a card.
So now RB does get to stay alive, but he's allowing for a lot of pressure here. Does NLG now work off this towards that A side?
Ton of information here gathered by Marder. Nightfall going to be posted, and TP taken here as Extros to tuck in. Does anybody get to spawn to stop this dropout from Hookah?
I think they do. Francis has made it here in time. NLG
they know that it's
this map.
they know it's a pivot back because they heard the wait.
RB and Ivy.
Do they?
Well, actually, RB just
what the
TP.
fuck? RB just went to the
Ivy
TP.
now left on an island. Does have the pit, but it's
oh,
not
he's.
just yet.
Oh, I see what the thing they're doing right now. So they're basically playing to stop plant.
I mean,
holy shit, this guy's in a different universe.
So
he's going to stop plant, and then RB is going to sit inside the TP. Because once they can't take Hookah, they're going to be really scared.
Play for the plant, but Francis is going to find Marder. And now a 5v4 swing from Ivy, can't find it. Scuba, good reaction, good shot back. And then waiting at the TP in case they try and turn tail and run. But Dumby's not running anywhere. It's Extros on the swing from heaven, sending a message to
dude,
NRG.
if he went to go play his life, that would have been beautiful.
Brim v Brim. RB's position is unnoted until then.
Brock versus RB. The champ's MVP.
Oh, it's Brock! Sharp as ever for the Red Bull clutch. And NRG staying in this one. This is taking such a cerebral rotation.
It's just so fascinating to see NRG's reaction based on some of this information. Again, you feel like at least Nongshim get themselves back into the right position here, but a couple of gunfights not going their way, and Brock able to recover this.
If the person that was Heaven,
RB even reading there that maybe the TP's taken to catch another rotation back towards B
if
on the side of NRG.
They what's it called, ended up going back and playing their life and just staying alive, they probably would have won the round. I mean, that's like the one thing with this playstyle, right? When you're doing this kind of playstyle, super high risk, super high reward, you're going to live and die by the blade. It's a two-way street here. Sometimes the car is just going to crash.
That's just a stinger for him. He'll be overwhelmed as Dumby. I mean, you thought he might have had the drop on Scuba for a second, but able to get back to the action. Needs a little bit of help here potentially as RB getting closer to the wall.
Oh, two kills so far?
At the same time, suddenly,
Ethan with the spam.
Nongshim have numbers to
They're stuck in.
Oh, this is as simple as
Ivy. Oh.
What's to be done about this one? Ethan, Kiko, and Marder.
Oh, they're committing the ulti.
Marder's position now noted. Ult's gone in. They're trying to clear this now. Marder
dude, RB with that one first kill.
Beautiful from him, but time is ticking.
Oh, Ethan.
Hear that clock getting faster, it's Ethan.
The spam?
Ethan! Of course! The one man!
Oh my god.
Round.
Absolutely insane round from Ethan. The Red Bull clutch back-to-back for our NRG. Nongshim. I mean, there's so much threat in this round.
Every time there was a kill,
it's just
trade.
an insane
Dude,
exchange.
Ethan right here, damn. He's looking kind of clean with it.
Here, and Ethan crispy on the closer.
And that was a round with pistols. It's a sigh of relief more than anything. You can see it for a second. This point, the buy's back in play, 5 apiece. This game is hard to split between the two.
Francis back on the operator here. And happy to stick as 3 here early on for Nongshim in terms of controlling some of the space.
Dude, honestly, this map is really close. I feel like Nongshim has had more first picks than NRG, but the fact that it's 5-5 is actually super impressive. There is going to be an Overwatch round shortly, though. 2 off of Brim ult, 2 off of Fade ult on Nongshim's side. Then Keiko's 1 off his rocket. Oh, is he going to peek this dry?
This should be. France is dead if he dares. There's no way you do, surely. Actually, on the timing of that, he is going to re-swing and have a little
Damn,
bit
they have
of
a
look. We'll see
4-stack
where
ace.
NRG are grouping.
4 players here for Nongshim.
Right read. Right place. This is the right time. NRG decide to go on this now. RB!
Wow, RB.
Sprays to praise. And this time someone answers.
Wait, did he just ult you?
Already. He's still going.
What the fuck?
RB! It's just his name in the kill feed.
Is he going for the ace?
He's just
Oh.
waiting. RB will
He's not getting
fall,
it.
But there is a firing squad
Wow.
backing him up.
Wait.
Every single player is
RB
having
just took
their
over
time
right
in the
there.
sun.
That double spray? Ooh, that shit was nice.
Vintage throwback there for RB.
Yeah.
Insane round. The full force of NRG towards sight here. There's the catch here with the orbital strike as well on top. Scuba with just few options. NRG walking into the blender. There is RB.
Yeah.
I don't even think I caught an assist there.
No. All right. We have 4 players from walking A short, and Francis left to control B. This is his side of the map now. Can the one man hold back the entirety of NRG?
They're pushing all the way outside of A here.
Oh,
Francis
he's
just
in
needs
that
to
flash.
slow this down.
He didn't TP, right?
Do anything. He had to get out of there. Caught the flash. You saw the Prowler coming through. NRG have got sight, but this flank is fast. It's here, quick.
Oh,
Dumpy
damn, he's
at the
gonna jump
speed
out of this.
light is behind them, and he is there for it. Takes away Scuba.
Oh
and now
my God.
NRG needs
He's
to
gonna
go red
wall out.
alert.
The split force long as well. There's 2 players coming up B long here for Nongshim.
They are surrounding NRG. They are closing this gap. NRG
Oh
looking for a
shit.
safe
Francis
place
is
on
holding
lead
his
towards
line,
Alpha, leaving the
and they're
two
gonna
on
peek
the
into
side.
him.
But they are being just tested.
Oh
here.
wait, no, they went back.
Now fire!
Oh!
Look at that!
Oh!
Explosive as ever! Damby with 4, leaving Kiko in a world of trouble.
What the fuck,
That
dude? They
was
just flooded out
insanity
hookah.
from Nongshim, but look at those rotations, Mike.
Yeah, it's just, they're so willing to
7-5?
go forward time and time again, and NRG just get pinched in this post plant.
Dude, they play so interesting. I love it. They have really good teamwork too. Is audio just dead? I'm just like, I'm literally stimming so hard by just shuffling cards right now.
Dealership where I got my car, and I'd like you to beat it with a better deal on one of these fire cars.
Not how it works.
Guess you're not as cool as Verizon.
Bring in your AT&T or T-Mobile bill for a better deal today.
Dude, Nongshim's really fun to watch though. Bro, I am like the ultimate like stimmer right now. I don't know. This, tell me right now that this, like, when you shuffle cards, so satisfying. I don't know why. I do not know why. Like hitting like a, what's it called? Like a good bridge. Dude, it's so fun. I don't know why. Okay, let's go back to the match. Sorry, I had to slot that in real quick.
Muy bien. Está bien. Está bien. Y ahora, energy. Qué locura, en serio. Otra vez. Nongshim. Queremos escucharlos.
Did my feed get changed?
Muy bien. Muy bien. Y ahora, energy.
I'm just in here. I'm taking it all in, bro.
Good sight here. What a great game we're getting. 7-5.
Yeah.
Hard to split these two apart.
It really is. NRG initially looking as if they could handle some of these
Why camp so dark?
rounds of Nongshim.
The lights are bright, but they're not that
Basically
bright.
spin the wheel, right? Couple of times here, and NRG able to navigate through treacherous waters,
Oh,
but
God, yeah.
Nongshim just look explosive, hot to the touch.
And it hasn't just been the Danby show.
No,
it
no,
hasn't been
absolutely.
just off him. It's playing in Francis. It's RB having explosive moments. It's great supportive
Yeah,
work
dude,
from
Francis
Etron.
is having
It's
a
all
map
aligning.
right
And
now.
on the other side, though, I mean,
The opening
Raw
picks, I
kind
need
of
to see
over
like the
to
actual
that
stat for
1v1.
this.
We've seen Marta having to go toe-to-toe, blow for blow.
Dude, you want to go for right now? I don't know why. Whenever I watch like esports or sports, bro, you want the one thing that just hits so hard? A glizzy.
Timing, Ethan not be able to get the siege ready in time. Speaking about timing and pace, Danby is on the hunt, trying to find a man to drop, but it's Scuba, denying RB, and Scuba
with
again.
2.
How's he gotten 2 there? They were flying at
Oh,
him.
did he fuck up his eye?
Down to just 3 now for Nongshim. Got 4 alive for NRG here. Francis looking to try and counterbalance that. Some pressure back in, but Ethan still controlling the space.
Yeah, he wasn't really willing to fully let it go, as Keithco's nade is going to catch X-Ross. And now they know about Francis. NRG put together the pieces and look like they want to get 4 standing on the way out of this pistol. Francis with 20 HP. You ain't got a thing to do here, bud. Lovely work, and I'm amazed that Ethan kept his
I mean, Ethan looks like he's
No,
way
Ethan
ahead of the
just
curve
like
in terms of
completely ran away.
anticipating Danby,
That was
right?
good.
But it's Scuba.
The fact that he got away on that.
The C's here goes down to 1 HP.
Scuba got
Still
2.
finds a second.
Yeah, watch this one back. There's
First
the
comes, yeah, there's the C's. Beautiful work.
I mean, you look at, he had Prowlers flying at him, seized up, players literally jumping at you. Very, very diligent. And again, Scuba, what, he's 8 to 11. It doesn't seem that impressive, but I feel like a lot of that round was on his shoulders.
Yeah, he was doing work in the first half as well in terms of isolating Danby early on, finding picks elsewhere on some of those slower
no, I thought they
rounds
forced for a second. No, the Neon just has full armor and a Bucky.
I think you're given many. The rifle spotted there.
Scuba's got to be careful to not get caught here. Danby is on a mission, and he's got it
Oh my god, they're going to eco them.
Marta fell towards long at the same time, and they've got a plant.
They're going to eco them. They have a shotgun at close range. Dude. Oh, no, that was a throw. That was actually a fumble right there.
RB trying to find it as
Oh, but Ethan is 1 HP. Ethan's 1 HP. If Ivy can snipe out Keiko right here, 1 bullet to the head, he just needs a body shot Ethan.
Solo.
22 HP, and they're trying to look for him. They've got to know now.
Oh!
I saw Ethan to get that kill as well.
How is it Ethan, man? This is what I'm talking about, though. You can't play similar positions like that,
what
right?
I was about to say is you're not going to get many slow rounds in this half. So the fact that NRG, again, recover here. I mean, just look at the way he moves, man.
He's just man-marking out Scuba in that round. Like, oh, you did that the first round? Sick. Ooh,
Try and do it again.
Yeah.
Try me.
Run it one more time. Again, but
Ethan looks stressed as well.
You've got to.
I mean, calling games like this has just got to be a nightmare when, like I said, NRG's ethos
is
is
a timeout.
structure, right?
Nongshim timeout.
Your enemy, basically mitigating a lot of the risk of some of these compositions. We've talked about how Nongshim are the epitome
Dude, I
of
think,
this approach.
what is it called? I think if Danby just sat in that corner and played their life, I think Nongshim wins that round. A little bit over here. I mean, it's also, maybe I don't know the shotgun range that well, but I feel like from that distance, I don't know if Bucky one hits. Even on like a perfect right click. But perfect right click's like really, really hard.
As it stands. One, not even playing to that current meta to an extent, playing their own style of game, delivering against some of the best quality teams using these sort of compositions.
What's next map after this is, the last one was Haven, so what's this one?
And it works for them. Like, this is a unified front from NRG, right? You've got 11, 10, 10, 10, all down the board. Just Scuba on 8 kills. It is everyone on the same page here. On the other side, Francis and RB lead the way by quite a decent margin, but you got to feel that Danby's going to be catching up in this half regardless.
Definitely is. We'll have the judge to bring in here, following the timeout. Be a scope for Francis as well.
Made timeout because of overheat.
The other side, obviously some gaps, considering the damage done in the previous round, so real chance here.
I can't come down and sign anything because it will create too much of a crowd, unfortunately. I do have a few meet and greet, or I do have a meet and greet planned, I think. Plus, I'll be out and about for the venue.
On the side too, this is you don't want to concede this space fully for Nongshim. Again, the pressure point almost comes a little further forward. This is other more traditional teams. Spike wasn't committed early on here, so we don't see a burst on the back of this pressure towards long, but I don't think Francis has really got deep enough to confirm anybody's location on the side of NRG.
They have
is now
2 bandits. This is the most bandits I've seen.
Set up here to challenge potentially Mada and Kiko.
I'm telling you right now, bandits mass. Might as well just spend the extra 200 to get a sheriff.
To those Bulldogs, the rest are pistols with Mada. We call the Prowler and hunted down. Danby. It's just brute force.
Yeah.
It really is. It'll take the 1-for-1 trade. He'll open it up for you.
I mean, with this approach, yeah, follow the Prowler, draw the eyes, and everybody else can just come filtering out of this smoke. NRG are actually behind this.
Yeah, I don't think they have any idea this could have happened. And there's a bit of a surprise in this now.
Maybe the bandit's not that bad.
How far away Ivy is. It is technically a 2v2 towards this side of the map. But Francis does have the Outlaw to catch this cross, so it makes it really tough. Ethan always trying to pre-fire him on that corner, just force him away to a deeper angle.
Oh, saw the head right there.
The support system's made it in now. We have 3 here, and Francis and Ivy will keep
8-7.
at bay. Losing 2, not the end of the world. Again, they are happy to sacrifice down for this.
How do you feel about the Neon on Bind? I think Neon on Bind is really good.
Francis, so
I mean, Bind is a Bind has a lot of good stun lines, walls. The jump spots are really good.
Yes, the buy is a consideration.
The scaling's a normal.
Just as an example, if
what is that?
able to slide
thank you.
behind a Prowler and there's someone on the other end of it, it's the first
Chat,
to fall.
my prayers have been answered.
Really
it's not hot dog, but it's chicken strips.
Ability to capitalize.
And I may indulge.
This sort of composition. Getting a slow round though here.
NRG should buy a judge, but that's only if you can't beat them, join them. But so far,
it's 1 minute 20. Dumby controlled. Deeper hold coming out from NRG, creating crossfires on the back of the side, but Francis is still back here. Is it noted? It is now!
1-for-1.
Just flying at him. He does get Kiko down, but still, 1-for-1
they're TPing.
Leaving the numbers super good.
Oh my God,
for
they TP'd.
Rotation from Nongshim. They're on towards the B side.
RB can get.
RB does not have a smoke.
RB I don't think it's fully confirmed that the site is empty. Your trade out here. RB going to get.
Oh, RB does have ult though. If they can delay for like 20 seconds, the molly plus the ult, is it worth it?
Scuba, I imagine, kind of working on this backline early.
Oh my God, are they gonna re-wrap around to clear hookah? Dude, that'd be fucking nuts.
Let's get to work. So
this would be nuts if they did do that.
They've decided it's towards long, so this is gonna be tough for NRG to break back.
Yeah,
oh, dude.
Really the biggest concern here.
They can't put up Viper Wall.
Snakebite goes down early.
Because the spams will just come in. Because his first molly right there.
Is that on? I'm not sure if that actually missed. This could then put Nongshim with a little bit of false confidence here as Ethan does get control of
still
this.
as well.
Yeah, I mean,
oh, it's mollied. He has no time. They played it perfect. They played it perfectly. Wow. I didn't even realize he had a Viper molly too. They have to with the Viper molly, but then whoever got that first kill.
They don't know if he's
exactly.
elbow.
See, on the backside of that, it's Ethan posted up, watching towards elbow, very deep in spawn, so there's no pressure coming towards sight. I think you're right, I didn't even know where the snake was.
Oh!
I don't
what a big two.
Yeah,
there it was, yeah.
There.
Again, once the seas
No, they played that post really well.
Good luck.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Great
Should I eat some chicken strips, chat?
Walking into, dare I call it a trap play on backside? It's NRG adjusting.
Play, maybe just knowing that they're going to want to go for those kind of like flood sides, play towards the back of try box. And that's the brutality of this, is though you might have the right mentality at the start of the round. Hell, you can even get the first.
Dude, you know what I didn't realize? Is the venue sold out for top 4 match?
They're not just a one-dimensional approach. It's brutally
hard. Dude, it's actually, I think it's full capacity. It's packed. Dude, from my POV, wait, can I show the venue right now? Wait, let's see if I can show the venue.
Maybe just to get on the right page.
No, I don't. And really, the only adjustment
I don't know what that did.
Down with Danby, or if Danby actually is called back to fall in line a little more.
Yeah.
Like I said,
is it the wide? Oh, there you go. Can you see? There it is.
Right. What
kind of see.
Next step to follow. Seeing here, 4 players positioned towards B. Obviously, a lighter purchase here, Kiko and Brock. Throw in a bucket. Scuba to invest as well, but Nongshim, the way they're set up right now, probably going to send out a couple of probes. Yeah. 2-1-2.
Okay, so there's no armors on the side of NRG. Nongshim did pull out the Outlaw.
Switch up coming out of the timeout here.
Brock has a Bucky. Keiko's a Bucky too.
Look, we've seen so many teams caught off in these rounds, moving late into stacks.
Why do I hear people yelling?
I don't think
Did something happen?
goes into that in my mind. I want to see them keep it very clean. I don't know if NRG can maybe change any of that outcome. Even with a little bit of contact on his prowler, but the other side, nothing.
Is someone? No, no one's holding.
Maybe looking to just get into a smoke there. With the
Is
Bucky.
he gonna go through?
Approach the minute mark. Nongshim now looking to regroup with the spike. Probably head towards 8. So he waited out that initial TP timer, so happy that.
Honestly, it's a good call for them to go A right now.
Absolutely correct.
Yeah,
off of what? I don't really know what, but it is good.
Otherwise, it's going to be just guns out, right? Can they find Brock, who's trying to be a little bit slippery here? Maybe into the smoke, something you considered, so I imagine Nongshim are as well. I don't call it hesitation, but they are playing this very, very slow.
I think they know he's in there.
Ivy, for example. There was kind of the one trap I thought might have caught something, but Nongshim very diligent. This is again the control.
Wow, and they orb farmed too.
Yes, high tempo, yes, high pace, but you have
if Fade gets a kill this round,
into the fact that NRG are going to go forward and pressure,
or if Demby gets 2 and dies, and then Fade gets 1,
towards B site,
that's best case scenario for Nongshim in terms of their ult.
The map here for Nongshim. I think NRG are going to be giving it a while.
This works too. If Fade dies and then Dambi gets 3, that is best case for Nongshim.
Dambi, obviously not backing away from that.
Keego's one down. Okay, I think that might be time to call it wraps and get on out of there. But look who's on the way. Look at Ivy's positioning. I don't think they're quite in time.
Yeah.
But again, I like that from Ivy. This is still, yeah, I mean, he made a go of it. It is where it is. But it is just that overall consideration that I don't think we see.
Can we get these chicken nuggets out, bro? I'm doing it.
I love seeing what they're doing. It is that perfect.
Is that a muffin? Is that a
chaos?
Oh,
they
chocolate
again,
muffin.
play high tempo, explosive, but then they also have these very well thought out rounds.
I think when you look at the approach of Nongshim, these are the sort of games, especially against a team like NRG, you think, oh well, you know, it's going to look stupid if they can't frag out and play hyper aggressive and stuff. So the fact that they are controlling the slower rounds, yes, it's an anti-eco, yes, there's a heavy stack from NRG. It's almost teed up for them to succeed in that regard, but it's just a huge positive. And obviously for the series, to then go to Abyss, it's also another consideration. What we saw versus G2 in terms of the firepower question.
Who's next?
Oh, the Yoda ulti coming through.
4 players, NRG right place. Scuba trying to find his position to play from. Gonna spot out Ethan, and Francis
Ethan's cooked.
has found his
Bro.
man. Tailor-made poison to the feet of Ethan there. But can they scale up behind it? NRG have so they rotate. TP back for Marta. Fast, but
Francis is on one.
Back. He stayed around.
They're going back B.
They're
going back B. And Debbie's aware of this.
Look at Darby's position. Surely no.
Oh.
He found him.
But Francis is aware of this.
You can't get away from this man.
The reads.
He's everywhere at once, and now.
Oh, this guy's disgusting right now.
It's a nightmare coming to life. As Marta is being herded by Ivy. This is
my God, dude, Francis right now. What did he eat this morning?
Has come alive.
He has the technology.
For Nongshim. Another multi-kill for him. Up to 11 now. Get everything falling into place. The stun here to set this in motion for Francis as well. You see just the instant reaction to some of the information. Nongshim's ability to capitalize time and time again.
Dude, this guy's fucking frying.
The Prowler for Dambi,
first kills, multi-kills. He does it all. 23 and 9.
Absolutely beautiful to watch them operate at this tempo.
They've kept players like Marta.
Are they fighting forward on this?
Something to be
What?
Silenced again. Dambi slides in and takes him out, but Ethan on the back pedal. Scuba putting in some shots to the smoke and just getting a reward. In the meantime, Ivy's far away from this. He is not in the equation yet.
Denied the pit though. The pit will fall here. Again, we'll in a position. Scuba again catching X-Ross. Spike noted as well now. RB will be spammed
the
through
spams.
the wall. It's just Ivy now. Spike down behind enemy lines.
Question, if Nongshim win Masters,
yeah, guys, come on.
do they make franchising?
They can't hear us.
No.
We're not talking to them.
That's the thing I've loved about this
they're in
crowd. They
franchising.
cheer
Wait,
for
what?
everything, and they just
I don't
want
think I
action
understand this
all
question.
the time.
Yeah, it's
All
brilliant.
the time. You both don't care, go forward.
Run.
Exits.
Run at them.
Exits.
30 seconds. You'd have to be
30 seconds
clean
left.
at finding Kiko. Right, let's start with that. I don't know how you break a 3-man crossfire to try and get to that spike. I don't think he does.
I don't think you do.
Yeah. Whistle's really good to start now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the fact that Nongshim are doing this to NRG, just while this kind of fizzles out,
10
is
seconds
so
left.
impressive. I think I've been kind of waiting for that penny to drop of it's not just this one-dimensional approach, and it just isn't. I think this is a really lovely look from Nongshim. They have everything in order. They're playing a good game because I don't think you can ever doubt how good NRG are, right? They are the reigning champs. They are the ones to potentially come in and do a double at international, right? Unseen form.
But I mean, we come back to the point you made earlier, right, in terms of questions about their approach currently here. There were questions in kickoff.
Yeah.
So for them to come out and kind of reinforce this sort of approach has been a huge positive. And in terms of the teams here at Santiago, they are the team
I
that
asked for Ethan
is
if
the direct
NRG wins.
shadow to this sort of approach. So the fact that Nongshim have come out obviously buttoned up a lot of the prep coming into this series. We can see it's so obvious in some of these rounds. Arda looking to take the fight back to Nongshim. For a response round was found.
Oh my god, he's gonna get another first pick. He's gonna get another first pick. Jesus, bro.
He is,
What the
he's
fuck?
insane today. Absolutely insane.
Just a big stage player, man. Just gets better the deeper they go. And that's a man to the good about the minute mark. You can start manipulating the map now, see if you can get the right rotations, draw an extra player away. This then puts Ethan right back to work, right? You've got to try and keep tabs on this approach.
They have a very favorable
Oh my god.
engagement here towards 8. Kiko.
I think they have the right read right here.
Yeah,
If
I
they
was gonna
are they
say,
doing
Brock
deep
here
smokes
to
as well?
play
Because
a
they have
little
2 smokes. So
disconnected.
RB
Does
might
have
just
chance to
do
make use of
heaven and
this
spawn smoke,
utility.
and then they're gonna go out with this.
They're already out. And Francis can clear, excuse me, Danby can clear back sight here, but I don't think he's going to manage to find any of them. There's that.
Wow, they got 2 ults out too?
Doesn't quite find the effect they would have wanted. So again, they have to
Oh, he
catch
jumped out
this.
heaven.
Great catch there from Broad. That's a spike down. It's Danby now just patrolling the site. Operator out. Ethan turns a flash.
Oh my
Danby
god!
doesn't care.
The
Quick
flash as well with the
lightning
peak.
as Kiko
That's some
and Scuba
fucking textbook teamwork right there.
They get closer. Kiko's kept this space the whole time, but Scuba finally makes it through. Spots out Francis. But that's probably another player you want to be tussling with. But
Scuba
Scuba's got
1v2.
something to
Francis
do.
made it you. I don't
Danby
think.
to the right,
Oh, Francis is taking
Francis
first
to the
timing. He's gonna
left.
kill.
This would be huge. And
Oh,
I think
he
they're
whiffed.
just toying with
6
their
HP.
dinner. Danby, the eventuality to strike. 3 kills, 12 rounds. Nongshim look locked in.
I'm gonna.
Just to
I
come
have
back
to say it though.
Francis again. Armada has looked
I've seen enough.
sensational
Nongshim are winning the
here
event,
in
bro.
Santiago.
Oh, God.
Come on.
And to put up this
The
sort
way
of
they
performance,
play,
to be
they
the
play
one
too
to
confident.
really
They're
challenge
playing as if
1v1
it's a scrim.
to Armada in a lot of these scenarios.
They don't give a fuck.
Well, even the first
They're
half,
here to have some fun.
Is just a spectacle to witness. Armada sitting at 11 and 16, which is just.
I think Francis
don't
has
see
like
it.
9 first kills, by the
Don't
way.
see it.
Did it F
Yeah.
again? Jesus.
Let's have the dimensional drift to Sheriff. Rifles elsewhere for NRG. Again, looking to go forward once more. Maybe to snip out this setup here, but a flash play through on Prowler.
There's the pop, but Ivy deeper. Doesn't quite spot out Marder though. It'll be Kiko landing the shot, but in the same time,
They
look at
can
the
see the
space.
site.
Yeah, they've had to give it up, and Kiko just.
Oh, he didn't get a
blind.
kill with that.
Ult comes in, Marder trying to herd them. Kiko's paint shell's there. This is just brutality. So a 3v4. Numbers good for NRG. Spike is down for now. But Nongshim looking for that answer back, right? Get the plant on their side, get something building.
Exos is behind this though.
And that Horn didn't find him, so that is a very late surprise. Coming back through. Is there any awareness from Ethan? I don't know if he
Doesn't
can
look like
keep it
it.
in mind. That could be the dagger in the back. That could be the first domino to fall. Ethan, he looks. Oh, how are you checking this? Maybe that silence happening?
Oh,
and
Ethan.
off the leash, taking down Danby, and now X-Ross noted there is life
Oh my
still
God,
in this
Ethan's
team.
footwork right there.
NRG
This guy was
not
dancing with
down
them.
and not out yet.
Ethan so heads up. I think
The
he nailed
crash
it. It's
is
the
annoying.
silence here that really causes Ethan to consider the impossible. Great catch here again. Mada challenged previously in showers, and it's Kiko to provide some support.
Dude, I might just not use Restream for the next stream. I don't think it does anything other than like.
Didn't look like NRG were going to be able to.
Other than allows you to stream to multiple destinations, but I already have a thing that does that.
Nongshim, a little late to the punchline. Kit available here for them on the brink of a few more ultimates. So maybe invest here in round 22. Again, solo anchor here, Mada.
Oh, he did not hit the
Just
shot.
off on the shot.
Now, I'm going to say it, the floodgates are open.
Why does he keep crashing, you know? I think it's a Restream server.
They're going to have time on their side in a 5v5 post plant. Vipers
Oh, dude. Viper's Pit with Shotgun, Neon ult in 1. RB has Molly and ult in 1. Dude, they win this round, 100%. If they don't win this round, I gift one sub.
This is wild. There's going to be so many fights on so many fronts here. Franz is just trying to hold his nerve, trying to wait and keep that space secure. Fight on the back lines breaks out. It's Scuba to win. And Kiko clearing Francis. But there's still 3 here. Ivy can still buy time. And Danby still has that judge in hand. Pops the ult. He wants this done. But Scuba is answering back. Blow for blow.
Oh my God!
Are you closing this with an ace right now? Giving everything he can for the 1v1.
What the fuck was I just seeing? What was I watching?
As Nongshim. I can't believe my eyes. The perfect balance of controlled chaos, causing nightmares for NRG on map 1. It's 13-9. Abyss is up next.
Is it Twitch?
Don't go anywhere.
Is Twitch the one that's going down? Wait, so is it Twitch servers or is it Restream servers? Because YouTube has not crashed once. Dude, I think it might be Restream going to Twitch. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Sam crashed too. Well, I understand. It's understandable that Saucy and TCK are crashing because. Is it just Twitch? Is it just Twitch servers? Oh, it might just be Twitch then. Please replay last round. It's insane. I can't. I don't have the ability to replay it because I just have the feed. Bro, that last round was fucking insane. Bro, do you see? He was like literally spinning on it. Bro, that shit was insane.
Time to write the next chapter in the esports history books is finally here.
And they fold it in his hands yet again. Steps up to the plate, and he can knock this one out of the park. They shall be engraved alongside the greats.
Bro, yeah, last round, dude, Danby, holy. Even if it was a shotgun. Even if it was a shotgun, it was still kind of crazy. YouTube is fine for us? Okay, that's good. It's probably Twitch servers freaking out then. Most likely. I would assume so.
Hi guys, I'm here in the Artist Valley with Jose Angel, and we can see all of these products that are absolutely
Bro, you know what's actually really cool with the setup that I have this time, chat? What is it called? I actually didn't know, I wasn't prepared for this. But they have wasn't call it. They have an IRL streaming setup that you can basically go back and forth from going like IRL to like going to like on person, like on stream. So it's like,
and he does it with this like
pretty cool.
That seems like a gun. That actually it's really cool. So yeah, 3 years making all of this super nice products. And now ahora yo quiero saber también cuál es tu main, cuál es tu favorito de todos.
Mi main es Fade.
¿Y ese es tu favorito de diseñar?
Bueno, lamentablemente no traigo nada de Fade, pero mi main es Fade, sí.
So he's saying that his main actually in Valorant is Fade. He has no product from Fade right now, but that's the agent he usually uses. That's
Bro, by the way, can we wait? Let's look at the stats real quick. Wait, can I pull it up on the stream right here? I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna try to. I want to see the stats. Where's VLR? VLR. We're peeping the stats. I need to show you guys fucking Francis's stats at match. Ready? Where is where's window capture? Window capture. Boom, like that. And then VLR. Boom, like that. Okay, ready? Dude, look at this. Look at this shit. Bro, 7-3. Fucking 24-12. Wait, is there a way to see how many multi-kills he had each round? Okay, let's see how many multi-kills this guy had. Well, op kills, he had a ton of op kills. Francis was opping a ton of times. But where is... yeah, dude, Francis, 3 2Ks, 2 3Ks, 1 4K, and a fucking 1v2. Bro, actually playing nuts.
How much of that was down to preparation, and how much was it just RB on
yeah,
his own?
Bro. This guy right here, he had a series. Actually had a series. So Nongshim is a is an Ascension team, right? Is this the best Ascension team has ever played an international tournament?
Well, we studied some bots and studied their tendencies, but we honestly didn't know what energy was going to bring to the table today. So we talked about how we should be fluid and we should be able to play our best game and play at our pace.
Pardon?
And all the calls that RB was making in the server was mostly up to him. Well, it's great to see that RB is doing really well, leading the team really well. So best of luck on Abyss.
Welcome back to our expert desk on the other side of what can only be described as a bit of a reckoning for NRG. Insane stuff here from Nongshim Red Force from start literally to finish off this game, Mimi. It's tough to keep up with what we just saw.
Yeah, it looked really good from Nongshim. I think my #1 takeaway is that this was not a Dombi takeover. The last round, that was all Dombi. But most of this game was Nongshim coming in with a really good game plan, and I think eviscerating this slow style from NRG, mainly with Francis's op.
Yeah, exactly. I think that right off the bat, from the beginning, after round 3, he gets the operator in his hands. He manages to close up this round, and time after time, he got the opener, put himself in positions that sometimes for other players might be a little bit controversial and difficult, and Mara was constantly trying to even up, going in for those pushes that we thought NRG were going to be, to a certain extent, ready for, and he just kept one-upping and one-upping every player.
But does the double duelist style actually have the tools to deal with
it's so dark in your room? It's just the lighting on this
It
setup.
does, but I think it's really tough the way that he's playing it. It's not that he's holding lines and you're swinging
Bro,
into
the
him.
crashing
If
is
you
fucking
watch,
annoying, though.
Most of those fights were him going through a TP and taking a fight, swinging forward. He is taking the timings of when he's engaging. He's never letting NRG pick, and that's exactly what NRG struggles with. They're amazing when they can clear into you, take their time around the map, but when you're testing them left and right, it makes it so much more challenging for Ethan to find a solution.
So double drone wouldn't have mattered here, realistically, against this playstyle from Francis.
Nongshim is premier team. Yeah.
Is, the player holding the drone being killed by Francis. In many of those occasions, he's very loud, as we're saying. Taking the TP, we see maybe not utility in the back, but you...
Wait, you're in your room? No, I'm at the venue right now. I'm streaming from the venue.
Has been pushing you before. maybe not the best situation. And for NRG, I do think that on the other side, and when we swapped sides,
It's server not you okay, baby?
They wanted to be aware of everything that was happening on the map and counter and everything, but just didn't have time.
I think it might be restream going
what I
to
also really
Twitch.
liked that
I
Nongshim were
think
doing
that's
was that
probably
some rounds like that where it's just the off
what is it
aggroing.
called?
You'd see other rounds where they were full sending with Dombia.
That's
I think of that Eco
probably
where they're
what it
literally
is.
running into their spawn and full fighting there. They constantly had these slight variations in how they were testing NRG that I think even if they had that drone comp would have made it very challenging for Ethan to get the read he wanted on the map.
Let's take a look at our HyperX reflex moment of the match from Nongshim Red Force with a strong start in, you guessed it, round number 1. This pistol was gnarly.
The reactions were just
Oh, this pistol was
excellent
actually
this
fucking
game.
weird.
I love this call.
This is actually some weirdo behavior. And I'm all for it.
Going for this pivot, and
just a 4-man
TP. They were ready for Dombi, but the rest of Nongshim is there to clean up. These are the rounds where Nongshim excels. When they get to pick the terms of the team fight and get to brawl together, they just look excellent.
The plan is so good. Like you're already on that side of the map. You can all just chase after the TP. After using your utility, you know that if you want to stop them, this is your best chance of doing so.
Let's hear what Bonkar has to say ahead of map number 2 after a rough start of the series.
Oh, okay, I was like, I thought the mic was not working for a second. What country is it? I'm in Chile right now.
So what was the biggest challenge for you on buying that?
How's the venue? The venue's sick. It's pretty nice. It's a very similar to like. So I would put the venue into. There's 2 different types of venues that I've seen for VCT. There's arena style, which is like, for an example, arena style was like any of the champions are normally in an arena, or what is it called? Or there's
surprising to see our world champions.
Like Madrid was in an arena, for example. So that's like arena style. This one's like definitely more like it's just large warehouse, and they build the stage in it, and then they put everything with. So if anyone has attended like Bangkok or Toronto, those are ones that are really fresh in mind. But this has a very very similar vibe to
the opponent that they had in front of them, and when NRG started struggling, they just honed it and took advantage of it.
What changes now if we head to a map where Dombi might not be playing the Neon?
I think the #1 thing that is going to change is that there's less of a threat of hyper-aggressive plays of the same style there was on Vine. Of course, you can still go for aggression when you're playing this Waylay, but Nongshim just looks a lot less comfortable going for those kind of risks with this composition. I think that things stay the same, though, are still the threat of the Francis off and NRG having to figure that one out. But I think with the composition they play on this map, they'll have more tools to deal with that.
Yeah, but are the tools going to be enough? And if they're playing that passive, are they going to be able to set the pace? Are they going to be adventurous and be aggressive? I think that, as we're saying, if Francis is given the performance from map 1 into this one, I think this could be a very, very important factor. He started the year with a wrist injury. Even coming into the event, that showed up again. Probably, you know, had some paid a toll for it on the previous encounters, but now
look at these comps.
Dombi was hovering the Neon for the second. This is already a comp change from Nongshim Red Force, bringing the Cypher into the picture. NRG likes to play a lot of slow rounds on their attacking side, get players embedded up into mid, and really
Is Teo actually that good on this map?
Great for maintaining that information, letting you play.
Well, I guess they have a high win percent.
I also think NRG's style is solid.
Their win percent's pretty fucking high.
All right,
83.3%.
Right back into a bit of a variation here for Nongshim Red Force on their composition. Let's head over to Pansy and Hypoc for Abyss.
The thing I do think that's really unique about the Teo is Teo does make vent splitting really easy.
We've seen what those win conditions are. This one didn't line up for me. Now, NRG, though, having to play from a map behind here, and with a stark wake-up call of, we need to just be more aggressive, take the fights. Does that work here, though? Because, again, this isn't the same Nongshim that we've seen with that Neon.
No, it's not. And obviously, there's the discussion here around the composition shift for NRG.
The post mine is insane. Yeah, the post mine being like, I can definitely see the post mine being really good. Especially if you're post mining from A main, you can technically run around and then go to vents and then play from heaven. So there's that part that is like pretty nuts.
One of the bigger challenges he's faced and struggled massively in just in terms of those raw gunfights. Not necessarily an underperformance for him, but
I'm cheering for Nongshim right now. Sorry, NA.
Can't really take much away from that.
I want to see these young teams just fucking perform.
Is going to change this map for me because I wasn't blown away before. And
oh.
very good read. Scuba trying to make this happen, and I mean,
oh, Ivy with the big two.
Again, the preparation, the understanding.
Oh,
it's just
Francis.
paramount. Like, how are they seeing this so easy?
Both.
What the fuck is that?
Guard, but Mada does live outside of that engagement here.
Oh my god.
Exos, a shot in the dark.
The gods are smiling on Nongshim today. Ethan,
Oh, Ivy with the
what
big three.
That Ivy.
Ivy's alive right now.
This round was perfect. They're getting shot through smoke. Everything is working.
Ivy, who had a much quieter map one in terms of his role here, opens up the second with a 3K. RG obviously looking to take the fight to Nongshim in the pistol. And again, with this switch up here with Ivy on the Cypher, certainly a consideration in terms of controlling that early space very passively. Right?
Wait, is this upper final?
Really solid decisions.
So whoever wins this goes to grand final, right?
Might have,
wait, is that how it works?
Wait, hold on. Early.
He's going to feel that pressure, but again, you're looking for small victories here if you're on the NRG side.
How many more days of matches are there?
Nongshim made the right choice. It's the right side of things, so we'll be coming through. Chip damage is on the way. Just a little off.
Holy shit, yeah.
Position,
dude.
Considered no shot darts. In here, Francis though. The first hit, Humby just
oh my god.
chomping at the bit.
I think they thought Scuba was dead. Francis!
Francis.
Sure.
Dude, send this guy to...
Third.
Oh my god, it fucking crashed again.
If you're Brock and Marder, you don't really want to give that man many more opportunities to build this early.
No. We've got, what did you get on round 3 or 4 on bind? I can't even remember now, but...
It crashed again.
Yeah, this is comfy work so far. Brock and give it up to RB in the end, basically. Nongshim clean second round here. I mean, a couple of threats, sure, little bits and pieces, but it's 4 standing at the end of the day.
That's kind of annoying.
Smooth sailing.
Kinda, it's very annoying.
Got themselves off to the start you'd want here. Curious to see NRG's approach here for the bye round. Not really.
You know what I'm gonna start doing? I'm gonna do it for tomorrow.
Just pistols.
I'm gonna say fuck anything that Riot sets up for me. I'm just gonna do it myself and see if it works better.
Walk to control the space early on the back of his util for sure, but
because I could just use my own system that I know works really well.
The shock darts to deny this plant if they're in here early.
No, it's not. It's not the internet, though. 100% it's not the internet. Oh, if it was the internet, the YouTube stream would go down too.
A quick rotation. This is better pacing from NRG to meet what Nongshim want to do. Dumpy stays. The shots in the smoke there, and once again there is connection. Marder down to 42. Plant's not across yet. Spike being a little bit hesitant here, and rightly so. This is a dangerous position. Good information, but Darby's waiting for this. If they get too close, if they try to shut that down, it would have been death to be had, but this is still sitting pretty for NRG. 5 players have got to get going. Extras tries to get involved, just takes up, oh my god, Francis. Or, no, absolutely not anymore. Scuba, the one to try and do some work back in. RB with the ball.
Wow.
Darby with the stinger. Nongshim look untouchable.
Another bonus conversion.
Yeah, Twitch crash again.
For Nongshim. And that's even with, you can see the focus applied towards Ivy and mid. And this is the sort of thing you really gain from having a
There's probably because Sam and FNS were getting DC'd as well. But the thing is,
see a timeout this early on.
Wait.
Again, you can see
Sam and FNS,
NRG's
like FNS does
intentions
multi-streaming,
here.
for example.
Again, Mudder's able to slip
He's probably
very
using
quickly
Restream.
into vent.
Yes.
Restream's
On
the
the
same
back
thing
of
that
that,
they're
but
using.
Bork unfortunately can't slow it down. You have to respect the other front line of Nongshim on approach towards a site. Already Francis is going to have dimensional drift here. We're seeing him scope in hand, not an operator yet. You see a very early purchase previously on bind. Already here, Nongshim handling
And
NRG
I don't know if
very
does Sam do
comfortably
multi-streaming
with a
too?
bonus conversion.
I'm not sure.
Coinbase win condition for NRG coming out of this. The buy's not going to be there.
Yes.
Don't have ultimates just yet, but still maybe get a feel for this early round. There's not going to. I don't think there's going to be a switch up from Nongshim. To be quite honest with you, Ivy is tasked with controlling the mid lane as best he can.
And maybe just a nice wake-up call for him, even in a loss of life there to Marder. It's like, okay, they've identified this super early. I need to be ready for pressure. I don't get that free break on door. I might get walked by 2. There is going to be a checklist there for him. But for NRG, they need a solution, and they need it quick. Because I think last time we saw Nongshim here, maybe we didn't see Francis hitting like this. but still, it's a team effort.
Yeah, I saw Chopa talk about potentially a wrist injury earlier on in the event here for Francis. So, I mean, that seems to have healed itself pretty quickly by the looks of things.
Hitting their stride at the right time, I think, is also just terrifying to me. This Nongshim side looks like the skies are the limit, but it's an early start to things, right?
Can you saw Polish server for stream? I am.
Switch up coming out of the timeout.
I am using it for stream.
And this time the stack
Only
is
you
in the right
crash?
place for NRG.
Really?
Yeah, I think Nongshim may be relying on some of that conditioning early on here, but NRG
I already changed the server to Sao Paulo.
not acting upon it just yet. They're probably still anticipating. Nongshim reading into that. Yeah, going to have a ton of bodies here.
Portal closed.
Okay, this could be scary for Francis, and I think he's read that this is a trap. Oh my god, it is an absolute trap, and he's still standing his ground. Darby's going to get Ethan, but they need to be scurrying across the rest of the map here. Ivy with a great step in middle, but Kiko catching the timing. Nongshim, did you forget this is NRG for a second? They will make you work for this. Just coming out of the timeout, this is a broken buy, but they're still fighting for it. Kiko with another shot. They have numbers, but I mean, look at the HP. Scuba's on 8 HP here, and now suddenly they run. They have to get moving here. Nongshim want at least the plant.
I was crashing not as much as you. Yeah.
Ivy has have a very deep trip.
Ivy's a problem.
Yeah, all the way towards Link, so.
They don't know where the hell this man went. They know he's been in middle mostly, but it's like, okay, where's he waiting? Is he
That's pretty hot here.
Is he still in middle? Is he by the site? Is he re-wrapping? It could be anything for them to try and figure out, and they've got to go fast.
Yeah, it's an awkward plant to deal with here, and as I said, Hunter's Fury available here if Nongshim feels as if this might.
Do you know what I could do? I mean, since Twitch already crashed like 4 times, what about I turn
off? It would be a win here for NRG to draw out the Hunter's Fury, right?
Oh
maybe
shit, no, because now I have to end the YouTube stream.
He's disconnected here, and it's an open
because it doesn't have
plant,
multi-input.
So difficult kill to find.
This OBS. Wait, does they have it?
Going to just send the dart in and hope for the best there. Fury. Again, silver lining at this point, but you take it, and Ivy takes their life. Just going to do the dance in the air with Broad, but it is lovely.
Nongshim are winning the event, bro.
A sign of life from NRG that they're still having to brawl out. We're still seeing Kiko hitting some shots.
Sure, yeah, but Nongshim don't necessarily read the stack as heavy as it is, and it almost goes completely all right, especially with this kill here from Kiko. And then it's Exros with the spike, and he's like, well, I mean, I can't police the guns now. Have to give it up. Again, the byproduct of Ivy being on the side for here is he can make plays like this now. And it feels a little more comfortable than the Viper, right? You're lurking around, basically have to clear every
Change the server to Central. That did Mixwell in his stream.
Speaking of, Francis here.
Central.
Spot out at least 2, I'd imagine. Danby going to send it in. Francis does take his way out of there, but now scaling towards side. Marta and Ethan on the trade, still trying to hold some space. The spike yet to scale up as well, but the rotation.
There's only one server for
Francis, maybe aware, but Kiko's
South
starting
America.
to heat up as well. Warming into this one, as Nongshim don't get the same sort of security on this side of the map. They don't have anywhere to sit.
Unless I do like something in
considering Kiko pushing up, the plant
NA.
Considered. Have to come in here, a little bit of utility to follow up from Ethan as well, who's actually wrapping back towards Kiko.
I will see.
That's nice from them. Again, for Brock, just needs to play his life and be a little bit careful. Oh, what a shot!
Oh my
god, damn, he looked
God,
on
these
it
guys
for a
are
second as well.
looking
He's getting out of there,
electric
but he's
right
at
now.
least alleviated some of the pressure. They might be able to go for the plant now. Catching Ethan there is wild, because they knew it was Kiko down there earlier. So Dammy's still on patrol. That's why he's still here. You might even have heard that then. Goes for a little bit of a brawl and then looks back for Brock. He's doing the best he could, trying to make something out of nothing. But now it's on Exros in a 1v2. Position will be noted. Nico should be on the closer here. Brock!
Oh my god, what are these whiffs?
Extended fight. Nongshim looking for any potential win con. But NRG make it through the storm.
Just a little off kilter there with the recon and Dumby being caught out in no man's land. I mean, he's so insanely active throughout this entire exchange.
Miami server has 100 MS in Chile, so try. They don't have Miami.
Well to play his life here in the back lines, not feeding into Dumby.
Did it do it again?
Much.
No way, it crashed again.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, what is going on?
No
yeah, I
fucking
mean,
way.
1-4.
I'm actually so
First
tilted.
round on the board for them.
Uphill battle for them the entirety. Rifle still in hand here for NRG.
Ult for Marder. setting expectation towards middle.
At this point, I'm putting it on NA server. I think the South America server is just not working.
Heading towards B this time,
what would
it's
be
only Marta here.
closest?
No one else to play with him. They've all left the side of the map. So if he gets caught on this, he could be in a real spot of bother. Trying to keep his composure. Oh, he's screwed. He has to get out now. Good work from him to just get out with his life.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, but having said that, Danby goes so deep to find it.
They're not letting him get away with anything. Again, middle's still not feeling great because you've got Ivy on this. Oh, he's in a... Oh, he's still got one! Again, they keep getting away with these brilliant win cons, keeping numbers on their side. Good identifying of where these players are. Oh, trying to set something in motion, though. Joined by Ethan here. Kiko spotted on the back lines by Danby.
That is a tilter.
Position, quick pop flash. Francis spots out two. Shock dart comes in. NRG. It feels like the wall is in place. They can't make it back on this side of the map here. Nongshim, they are going to answer back with a round of their own. It's going to be 5 to their name. And NRG are behind the curve.
Absolutely. Nongshim really showing massive improvements from what we saw versus G2.
Drastic.
But again, I mean, what do you do if you're NRG? Nongshim able to brute force their way into a site once more.
I don't know what server to change it to. Because the thing is, if I change servers, it might fuck up the actual stream for other, like YouTube's working fine, it's just Twitch.
Great catch on Tamada. As you said as well, Ivy even just going 1-for-1 here. Makes it
Let me
so
see
much
what
harder
server would be theoretically
NRG
closest to this.
retake.
Because it'd have to be an NA server.
He's pretty nuts on this Cypher too.
Let me
Gotta
check.
say, he's being such a nuisance in middle. And I feel like the calling right now is just on Nongshim's side. They are out kind of positioning NRG who are finding really hard to get a beat.
Yeah, the initial approach for NRG fell pretty flat in the first few rounds, right?
Holy shit, dude, South America's so far from everything. Would the closest server be San Jose then?
Marta tasked with holding mid.
I think the closest server would be San Jose.
They start pulling rotations.
Wait, San Jose is... Wait, no, is that north?
Maybe a little bit of a look
Is
towards
that
RB,
south?
but
I thought that was south.
investing the owl drone, but Ivy again
I don't know
is just bullying
geography.
Marta.
It's got neural theft as well. We can invest this here.
San Jose's
really
north.
Set this round
Okay,
in motion.
not San Jose.
I have a response found here from Brock.
Maybe Dallas?
Could have had him on that, but he found a little bit of a window.
Oh, Dallas
of
would
chance,
actually
and
be
they're
closest.
rotating. They're
Okay,
already
we're
on the
switching to
way.
Dallas.
They've
Fuck
got the info. They now know that there's only one here. Kiko.
Okay, I switched the server
Cersei's
to
paranoid, just
Central.
reinvested that smoke, but they're already through. And look at Ivy still being a problem. Brock's going to find Danby. That keeps some control towards the A side. They can still fight for this. Francis on only 37
Tell me if that
HP.
works.
Kiko in the smoke. Going to get one. Go down for it. Now Brock comes out swinging. 2v1 and Francis is off the leash. Put back in their place, NRG. Find the round, but it's hard work here. None of these feel easy.
And it comes down to a couple of really key engagements that NRG are able to win out. Obviously, Nongshim winning out in terms of the information game. It just doesn't feel like, oh, the pound away just ever so slightly.
San Jose's in Cali? No, I thought it was like San Diego.
Again, these are
I'm not
such
familiar with American
closely
geography as a
contested
Canadian.
rounds. Like I said, it comes down to NRG committing
Nice boys. Let's go.
towards Nongshim's approach.
Is this working
Really
better
being
or worse?
dictated to in some of these rounds. With a switch up here, RB to maybe support a little bit, but scope in place for Marta.
Help is a little slog in middle. Smoked off on the B connector side. They do start to make a little bit of progress here. Showing no fear.
Oh my God.
Oh, this is terrifying. He can wait on this and he's going to hear these rotations.
I think it's worse.
It's heartbreaking. He's a couple of seconds behind the drone.
Yeah, he could have had that.
Yeah.
Because now YouTube is buffering.
On this side, it's Ethan and Scuba, and I will always give credit to Scuba. When he gets into that zone, the guy is great at controlling space, but he's got his work cut out again. 4 players here. Gonna have the help coming through from Brock. On his ult as well. Tailor-made targeted.
Wait, it's better now.
Scuba
I put it back. I put it back to Sao
Danby
Paulo.
gets led off,
So now it's just gonna go out every 15 minutes.
Open it up, and instantly get a man
Oh,
to the
good.
TP here from RB just to plant the seed of doubt as well. Ethan's still here. He's still fighting.
Brilliant fight forward from Ethan, though, just to reclaim that space. But now they're left in a really weird predicament. They've pulled the rotations. Look where Danby is. He's 10 HP.
Oh!
They haven't seen each other.
Oh.
And Ethan won't see him because he's dead now. Look at the flanks, look at middle. There is layers to this. There is problems here. There is a flank behind these players in the form of Ivy. This guy could be an absolute gut punch to NRG. as they start trying to build towards the side. Francis sees that first layer. Ready now for Kiko. Takes the fight back, and they may not even need Ivy in this. He finally makes it there, but there's already one remaining. Nongshim are playing NRG like
Nongshim are doing so good.
Ivy again, man. You see the commitment towards this approach. Faith in his teammates to create
tomorrow
that chaos and open
I'm
up
not
the
gonna
map
use
for him
Restream. I'm just gonna say fuck
so
it.
long.
I mean, because
biding his time, waiting it
it's
out.
only one match tomorrow.
The time he strikes, they're herded for
Right?
everything.
Yeah, it's only one match tomorrow. So
NRG
no, it's two.
Have little to work with in terms of positives or information early on in the round.
I actually don't know.
And this is actually a little more tempered from Nongshim in terms of the approach here to site, in terms of the aggression.
But I might just use IRL Toolkit. I trust that server way more than Restream.
Well,
God damn, Danby.
It doesn't stop. This is brutality.
I mean, I come back to the same thing. NRG are being dictated to by Nongshim here, time and time again.
When was the last time you saw Marta sitting on 2 kills? When were you last seeing Ethan unable to really get a grip of the opponents? They are one of the greats at this. Rourke an MVP almost consistently. And as it stands, they can't
The shooting is too good.
Nongshim here.
Well, here will be delayed a little bit, but Hunter's Fury on the back of this. And still Ethan and Scuba to find. And honestly, probably want to make use of this time as best they can. Keep it up here. No attempt made here.
Yeah, I don't want to give orbs. Makes sense.
Nongshim to find 7.
It does make sense.
Seeing a little bit of a look of frustration there, I want to say, towards Ethan and kind of this very
Yeah, I mean, see how stressed he was in map
Yes.
1 as well. It's the same thing again. Just so many curveballs thrown out from Nongshim, really leaning heavily into that hard to quantify approach.
I've just never seen anyone nullify this roster, how this team is. I genuinely am quite surprised that NRG are in this predicament. They are so good at problem solving. They're so good at activating
Is it
their
gone again?
players. But this puzzle, this conundrum is yet to be solved. And the pace is unrelenting.
Should I just restart it after this map?
Here, tagged up. He's trying to fight his fate here and stays breathing.
It would restart the YouTube stream though.
Like what?
That's the only it's thing.
That connection from X-Rost.
I told you, it feels like they're favored by the gods today. There is no escaping it. Pick already above a minute.
I say fuck rat system, bro. I'll do it myself.
Rotation. Look at the mini-map. Look at what is happening.
Let me double check if that would actually work though.
Still here towards B side, but he's going to have to go absolutely nuclear to prevent. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Harder. There are 4 players here. Make it just about 3. Hindered and slowed. He's screwed. Darby's got him dead, sending him down to the depths, whether you liked it or not. They still have a man up here. Still having to re-clear middle, or at least imply that they could be working on that back line. But they are behind the curve again. Numbers, time, scoreline at this point.
Ivy's re-wrapping mid.
Of course he is.
You know what I just realized?
Of course he is.
I don't think I've seen an Odin in this series.
But the paranoia to try and traverse the pass, it's going to be mitigated here immediately.
Am I fucking crazy?
Out the front door.
They're struggling, and that's the key to open the door. Kiko, Scuba, still trying to make something happen here. RB spins on a dime, but it's down to Kiko in a 1v2. And Ivy's position yet to be known, but he's come back towards the site. Kiko trying to thread the needle, but RB is just outdoing them. Nongshim look untouchable.
Okay, I'm gonna do IRL toolkit.
There's anything to consider here.
Because I don't want to be tilted on
the
an
last
event.
few, NRG have to pull out
This is
all
one
the
sure
stops.
way to get me
X-Ross
tilted.
with the catch here on Brock.
It's just annoying to like have to do
Salt
this.
in the wound, but Marda just caught between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah.
It's again, you can't really fault him trying to go forward and find something. Again, you look at the minimap. Like I said, he has to go huge, so he makes the right decision, but just caught on an awkward timing.
I mean, we're asking for miracles from
Yeah,
this
yeah.
because everything else is going right. Focus pit towards A. And look at the discipline and patience from Nongshim. They're feeling there's going to be a play here.
There is a gap towards mid. Kiko's just given up the space. See Brock now. I mean, look, you're 20 seconds is around. You're already looking back towards.
I'm gonna set it up for next match.
Try and
I'm
hold,
just gonna do a full
try and
restart.
hold on to this space. You see Nongshim haven't made
Because I want
much
the match to be
yet,
watchable on all platforms.
TP sent forward here. From Francis, he's going to take top mid.
It's getting sketchy walks.
So sorry, I can't really pay attention at the moment.
This space is no longer theirs. This map doesn't feel good right now, but they need a pick. They need something to be on their side. Well, they look like they want to disrespect this Viper's Pit.
Scuba is on an island now. There was a huge gap.
He's got to play with, and he's got 3 players now on the other side. Smoking towards site, they are going on this. They are clearing through Danby. Zero fear. Doesn't quite find him in this one. The paranoia goes in and not getting the start they want. 30 seconds. It's now getting a little bit weird and wonderful. Nongshim, oh my God. It was a blind shot and nearly gets him dead. Brock tries to save them, but this feels like an eventuality.
That's gonna be a 2-9.
Everything is right for Nongshim. They have every answer.
That is gonna be 2-9.
Unable to have a say in this. To get online, to be the difference maker we know he can be. Next, we'll be able to find Francis, but this round is not recoverable.
Absolutely not. Nongshim absolutely dismantling.
Chat, watch me just be able to fix it myself.
In place of the choke. Again, creating enough pressure, enough of a question mark that they leave Scuba on an island. He just can't control the space well enough. And at the moment, like as soon as that catalyst in the round occurs, the stars align for Nongshim once more. Give away a couple of freebies here at the end, but NRG will come in here, 3 ultimates.
Yeah, because that has not gone out yet.
We'll be able to muster together a purchase. I mean, it wasn't comfortable by any means. You see here, look at the kill feed. It's like Brock finds 1, and then it's like boom, 4 kills. Nongshim got sight.
Look at the stress. Look at that stress. This man has been in Champions finals. Hell, he's won them. Right now, he is
no, Dallas server was really bad. Dallas server did not work at all for me.
Brilliant mind for the game currently. Hitting a brick wall. Marder. Well, he was in the trenches to try to keep that rifle in the last round, but they're in the right place, but they've already started the rotates.
Well, NRG look as if they maybe drifting towards main, but post up here on a high-low, I believe, on a site. And still got Brock in support, but I mean, he has to just stare towards top mid.
Yeah, they have the 3 players here, though. It's a stacked side of the map here. Darkness dealt with the ult. Again, Francis can dismantle this quickly. They have to go back towards that deeper side of the site. But Danby, the hunter, is going to go looking. Francis, Ivy, starting to clear house. The paranoia misses, but Kiko doesn't. And now X-Ross in the 1v2.
Oh, he almost whiffed. Oh my God.
What a round from Kiko, just so slippery, hard to pin down. Will get NRG just a 3rd on this first half.
If they had the multiple output plugin on OBS instead, then I would have been able to just like do it without ending. After this map, I'm going to do a full restart to try to fix it myself. Okay, chat?
desde la casa y quería traerlo ante todos ustedes también para poder charlar un poquito con el King. Lo que quieras. ¿Cómo está mi gente? Oye, quería volver a decir, a darle las gracias a todos por estar acá. Han hecho de
It's still lagging. At halftime, I'm going to. I'll try to fix it. Okay.
Así que nada, de verdad que todos hacen un fuerte aplauso de nuevo porque de nuevo somos la mejor master hasta el día de hoy.
Because it's it's unwatchable. I'm aware. I'm getting a little upset. Should I just restart it right now? Nah, I should wait until halftime.
As it stands.
Okay, after this map, I'm going to restart it.
The fans are still up for a fight. My mind wonders if NRG are up for it as well. 3 rounds, Mike, is all they got to claim.
Yeah.
Gifted a final one by Kiko, digging deeper. I mean, he gave him a chance. But is it just gonna be a death rattle at the end of this? Nongshim look untouchable.
They really do. And again, it's another situation where you
I'm
see
stress
NRG
shuffling
just
right now.
behind the curve, lacking some ideas in situations where they usually excel out. They are typically the team to outclass teams.
Everyone.
Yeah, in terms of their adaptations, but here, just haven't seen it. And Nongshim on the aggressive here, round 1.
They are going
Ethan
to
has a
send
frenzy.
message. They want NRG
Paranoia catches.
dead. Danby is on the hunt.
Oh my God,
Look
they're
at
hindering
them.
him.
They are bloodthirsty for this.
Wow.
They have just chased down a 2-time
Wait, they tried
champion
crunching instead of
winning
going to the other
player.
side of the map. Wait, they're going
They
B?
are just turning this game on its
Oh,
head.
interesting.
Absolutely. And NRG will take the B site here, but
Look who's behind him.
the roles are reversed, and Ivy, as you said, ever lurking in the background. Unorthodox, unorthodox plant position here. They have to consider the pressure from behind.
Yeah, they are sitting at spawn. Look how disconnected they are. They've cleared deep because they're this paranoid about that man on the other side. And there's a reason why. Takes ahead of Kiko. But Scoop, it's clear now. A second glance. Great work from Marder. Give them a 3v3, but they need to get back towards site. Brock breaks back in.
Oh my God, they're going to win this
house.
round?
X-Ross on the trade. Plant is still ticking away. RB, I mean, that's a little too far here. Even
Oh
with
my
X-Ross,
God, that
can't
was
be
close.
done. NRG getting down and dirty.
Again, what was missing versus G2, Nongshim were extremely active on the defensive side, but they were just sloppy in approach here. Look at the shift in focus, the investment of Util just to remove a player early on. NRG able to win out in terms of the side hold there. Marder desperately trying to rally.
That was needed. Not just wanted, it was needed.
Doesn't necessarily give them much freedom anyway. It's only the 4th. Nongshim again on a walkout.
Try and persevere. And this team shows no fear.
Oh my God, what a collapse.
To heal by Scuba.
What?
Gonna go down fighting on this. Marder continues that, making sure they tame Nongshim here. I think Francis knows this round is a loss here. So away we go. Gonna walk away. It's NRG start the long road back. 5 rounds to them.
The early intensity shown here from Nongshim.
Keep it came up a little bit so you can see Debbie's health. Yeah.
Some of what we saw versus G2 is certainly a consideration now.
Just for clarification, I'm going to full restart the stream right after this map
early on here.
and try to do it off of my own system because I think it might work better.
Ends up 2 in the previous.
Because Twitch is basically unwatchable right now.
Controlling some of this deeper space. What is it? Please stay away from this ledge today. Just nobody go there.
I mean,
oh my
Francis
God.
The high octane exchange there, but look at the spike and look where it's heading. This is still going to be NRG trying to test the waters here, pull those rotations, do the diligent checks that they have to. Committing. He's actually on this. Oh, and Danby's going dead. Beats him to the punch there, keeps control.
What a huge first kill. Look at these trips, bro. These trips are weird.
Here, and NRG don't actually get through the choke just yet. The time's still on Nongshim's side. Now we get a confirmation. And
what? He was running.
He will connect. Kiko will fall.
They can't afford this. They have to be really competitive. Even in these rounds. Scuba, the backbone again. Still trying to keep this in hand. But Ivy's chomping the bit. You can see that temptation. Danby's gone in, sets him up. There's the swing. The 1-2 punch as Ethan left to rot. That's 10 already. Nongshim, they can feel this now.
find a response here, denied the bonus for NRG, preventing early snowball from developing. I mean, Scuba, the early work here is one away from the pit, but nothing else.
Yeah, he was actually just full running right there.
Across the board. See a timeout to follow here for NRG.
Big timeout.
Nongshim, like I said, already shown intentions. The Bonker just wanted to take an early opportunity here. I mean, not much of a margin for error to follow this. Like I said, really coming out of this, Scuba's the only one within reach, feasible here. In terms of the coin-based win condition, will still have rifles. Still a fighting chance here in the 4th round of the second half.
Okay, I'm gonna read what this is.
Side, only really Ivy has done some damage in terms of his progress towards the neural theft. Now, do NRG
it's in Spanish.
slip a little deeper here?
How is it chicken nuggets? I didn't have any. I don't think it's chicken nuggets. I don't know what it is.
Towards a more direct approach on the
it's
back
a bowl
of
something.
You can see he's desperately trying to plant the seed, or plant the flag for NRG in this previous round towards B.
Let's see. Is it chicken?
What
oh,
will
it's
be
chicken.
the response?
Maybe I'll eat some, bro. Maybe I'm just
this,
getting hangry.
They do have
no, I'm actually
some
just
funds,
angry.
but it won't be a full purchase for NRG. They're going to be up against it if they concede this round, Lauren.
Spot on. I think a loss here is just not good enough. The talent, the capability, the lack of fear from Nongshim might just get him across the line. We ask for near-on flawless form from NRG as Nongshim again. No fear.
Wait, what?
Extra's going to find Ethan, who has just been bullied around.
And then
the
Francis is going to go through too? Jeez.
Here.
These guys are fucking animals, man.
Let's try and find a recovery here. NRG finding a couple of 4v5 conversions on Bind, but with this tempo, can you ask the same of them?
These guys are actually animals.
You might win out here in terms of a 2v1 towards B, but actually NRB will retreat, provide some support, and they can spread a little more thin to find that first blood.
They're really Kiko's scale up. Yeah, Extros was ready for this, but Paranoia is really solid. Great catch from Kiko. Digs him out of a bit of a tricky spot, but is there a recheck? Oh, RB, he knows where he's gone. Expecting the swing from sight, but the spike's on the way.
Awkward timing here for NRG.
On the bright side, stream is working great now.
Stack up. This man is just outrageous.
Oh, Kiko.
But it's good trades coming through. NRG.
Yeah, on the bright side, just when it was too late.
They cannot afford to lose this round. Launching with their confidence, feeling like nothing can stop them here. Oh,
wait,
dear.
what?
That's Mardigon.
Just pokes his head out the top of the pit.
I don't know what he was hoping for, and there's still the counter clear a little bit here. They could potentially, yeah, they found
they got the ping.
Ivy, he's on the hunt again.
Oh my God! They won this round.
It's 11, and NRG might just be shattered off of this.
That was the big win con to get to a post plant, get the pit down.
I think it's only crashed maybe like 20 times.
And Nongshim
on the Twitch stream.
They do
a little peekaboo here from Mada is the first domino to fall. And Ivy catching Scuba, getting the ping is just the nail in the coffin.
Look at the buy. Look at what's remaining. NRG watching this game slip between their fingers. And for Nongshim, it is a dream come true here. To turn it around in these moments, to have players like Ivy elevating beyond belief as Francis wants to make a name for himself here. Feeling brave. Just be feeling like it's time to fall back. Already though, sets the tone, sets the tempo. Willing and up for the challenge, Danby. Rarely relenting, but Kiko again gives them a chance, but Marta in no man's land.
And it stands for nasty
Danby,
shots,
and
that's what I'm
it's gonna
saying.
be a bloody battle, whichever way you cut it.
Kiko's TP'd on top again.
Kiko trying to be the X factor, but Francis, he's waiting. They are just on the other side here, Pop. No spray. Composure held, but Ivy, desperate to get the ult off, gets punished by Kiko, who has been an X factor.
Oh my God.
Who is still finding value for NRG, who's got
Oh
down
my God.
Ethan on the trade.
Kiko's carrying some of these rounds, bro.
But this is what it takes.
Kiko's had back-to-back rounds now where he is just going against the grain, digging so deep. The follow-up and the paranoia in the previous round here is the one to just go forwards, chasing Danby down. This is what it takes to flip some of these rounds versus a Nongshim that is in form. The lesser buy converted here by NRG. It's Nongshim now to feel the pinch. Francis and RB both ultimates in play. Oh, Francis, stay away from there, man. I can't watch another one like that. I actually can't.
This feels like a heart attack game from start to end. Now, Bork's got early info.
Somebody's falling.
The pace
Somebody's falling off, I'm telling you.
What?
Oh my god, I didn't see the TP. I thought for a second. I did not see his TP on the minimap.
Okay, it's all good. Everything's fine. Everything's calm. NRG at the right side of the map. They have the better buy. Should be able to get a plant pretty soon. My ult is the Dumbies there. Francis just popped the ult. Oh god, here we go. This is where it could all go. Topsy-turvy. Dumbies
He went down?
Varna sends him away. NRG will not lose here. They are putting everything they can into this. 50 seconds, they still want to plant. They still want to get that time on their side. Nongshim are chomping at the bit, though. They want in on this.
Exos with a Sheriff, but still 2 rifles to work with here. A 3v5 for Nongshim. Trying to find a response here. Round 18, NRG fully resetting. Back of Ethan's stall, potentially. Not connecting initially.
No fucking way, right? They got it to half.
They've got a half, but it's 5 players. There's 5 players here. They have util. 5 players, no problem. Why do I just keep having these feelings that it
Oh, he tried jumping around.
RB, you're done. You're done for. You're done. It's fine. NRG.
Smoking again. Not yet, crowd. He's not gone yet.
Yeah, he was sticking around for a second there. All right, time to back away. NRG again. This is going to be a slog. This is going to be one of those long games they're going to have to feel every second of.
We've done the hard work here in terms of a good start to this second half, but 39-3, it just still feels so fragile. I guess the team is volatile as Nongshim.
Oh.
Not accosted any.
Wow, Scuba's
freebies
awareness
here.
right there. Holy fuck.
NRG on the approach. Ultimate here for Mada and Kiko. On the other side, it's just the TP for RB.
Has it crashed on Twitch again?
So advantage here from NRG.
Ethan. Francis has this angle for now, just tucked back into the corner.
No, it hasn't crashed in a hot minute.
Round by round, right? You can see the amount
In a hot minute, I mean like 10
of
minutes.
strain this is putting on Ethan. Individually, he's on 3 kills, man.
Yeah.
He is living by that minimap,
I mean,
dying by that minimap.
I said he had
That's
to,
just what it is.
I said he had to put a shift in today, and it's not the one that will be represented numerically.
No, but he's got them back to 7 to 11 here. It's not over yet. Persevering for 1 minute.
I'm still gonna restart it afterwards.
Well, yeah, we'll get the confirmation still.
I don't trust it.
Doesn't tell you much, really.
I mean, yeah, because Kiko's got TP and it's Scuba, right?
Yep. But it has encouraged Francis. Francis could be behind the wire here. There's awareness of it. You saw the eyes turning towards that. But he's got good timing on this. They've got 3 players on the right side of the map. Full faith in Ivy to hold down that A side.
Francis is going to be here so quickly.
And they clear side diligently. There are 3 players from Nongshim on
dart
this
break.
side. The ult's going to come down. They're going to try and make this work. Dambi stands his ground.
Oh!
He absolutely put hedge brought. Great trade again from Kiko, who is just getting better with time. But look who's here! Francis is the downfall!
Oh! This guy's nasty!
Just slicing through the back of them.
What a day for Francis versus none other than NRG to be piecing together rounds like this. Absolutely sensational.
Dude.
Back to the top of the board.
Oh my god,
for
this guy
Nongshim.
is having a day.
12th round posted.
He's
NRG
having a
licking
fucking
their
day.
wounds here to buy broken rifles across the board.
And you got to go back to business.
Also,
There
that
is
shot
no
that
rest
Danby
for the
did was
wicked here. The
actually
high
like
tempo
crazy.
Never going to really stop Danby. Willing to try and stand ground here. Kiko sent away. actually. They're going on this one. Ethan's found Danby. Marder's on the site, gonna at least feel out the pressure up from the rafters. The spike is yet to cross through though. They're still fighting on this one. X-Ross going blow for blow. They are just unwilling to relent. RB wants to stand this. He wants to keep this. He's actually holding the space here.
Holy shit, dude, what is happening?
Gifted to clear RB like this and put them in a 4v2. France is down low this time. Ivy. This can't happen twice in a row.
Ivy and Francis.
A lot of this has to be on the back of Ivy here in terms of the approach. Back from behind NRG.
God sitting on NRG's side. Ivy's position now becomes so predictable. The smoke goes up. Time to back away. As NRG piece it together to make it up to 8. This time with obviously that fatal number against them. They now cannot afford one single mistake.
I think the pace change here just looks beautiful for NRG. Brock finding the shock dark kill really to secure this. Ivy hasn't seen a lot of action over this side. I'm curious if they do decide to employ him differently.
Yeah, when's that switch up coming?
Yeah. You don't necessarily feel as if it's been forced just yet on behalf of NRG, and really it's just the spam from Ethan. You saw this, I can't remember who the second player in there. Was it Francis? Yeah, Francis down to 8
I did
HP,
say Nongshim were winning.
Unconfirmed, but really that's what sets things in motion for NRG, and looking a little bleak in terms of the coach booth reaction there. Rightfully so.
It's hard times, but they have at least humbled the money, but wouldn't this be the most Dumby way to close out a game, to get yourselves in a grand final?
Have you tried the food there? Is it good? It's good, yeah. I ate at a place yesterday. It was fucking fire. I posted on my Instagram a little bit. I like barely do any like Instagram stories and whatnot, but I might start posting a little bit more.
It's just teasing NRG with a little bit of aggression.
Imagine they win this round.
Still threat here.
Because they're just holding right now.
The
Ivy has the only gun on in the map.
Already Bucky's here to cause some issues for NRG. 3 on.
But there's dudes running low on time. If they decide to go B, and that's all they're going B. It's the wrong read. It's the wrong read. They're gonna fake A. They're faking A with Mata. Oh no, they're just going B straight up.
Yep.
And there's gonna be a ton of shotguns here. Ton of shotguns, ton of smokes, not enough time.
Now the tools, they're going to try and clear this. They don't get the info. They don't know what is awaiting them. Do they make it out of this alive? The paranoia to slow it out. Ethan does find Francis, but Dumby still waits. So does RB. They're trying to do the shot darts in the smoke. They're trying to clear these corners. But there is the one that worries me. X-Ross on the swing. Scuba, great trade.
Oh my god.
There. 13 seconds.
Ivy has the only gun if he 1v3s this.
Is slowly making it over here.
1v2s this.
Look like mincemeat.
Look at the HP on Kiko.
He's down low. Ivy poised to strike. Hiding his time. Scuba on the side. Kiko. Paranoia, now he knows. Ivy not being given much of a way forward here. To find that player on the site is going to be the biggest problem. If he does, it's game on. And it might be game over as Ivy now closing in.
Oh,
Scuba
wow.
again. As ever, ice cold with it. The safe pair of hands for NRG.
Solid as a rock in those sorts of situations. Paranoia posted here, but Kiko then just has to back away, fully retreat. Hamby just overwhelmed here. Ethan happy to lay his life on the line to get the job done. See a late timeout called here from Nongshim. Have the buy here, talked about the Hunter's Fury. Francis now has the dimensional drift to boot.
It does give a moment for NRG to discuss as well what's coming up. They burned both of their timeouts, obviously. So this is actually a nice opportunity to check back in as well, get a little bit of a grip on this, try and help out what the team are going through. They're at 9-12. They have persevered. This has been pushing that boulder uphill. So far, they haven't slipped yet. No. Credit in my eyes, Scuba and Kiko. But
all right, so chat.
They have tools.
Do I restart? Yes or no? Twitch has been acting good for 18 minutes.
Round where the pit became available.
But
on the NRG
it could happen later today. It could happen later tomorrow. And I can always revert if this does not work. Like if my system does not work, then we can always revert. What do we think about this?
Let's see how Ivy starts this. Because I'm seeing
they're
trip and they've gone stack
coming in towards a full retake here.
I guess you can.
Whether or not anybody actually explores towards mid, because there's only one player on the other side of this we've seen previously, or whether or not they just push out immediately.
Because YouTube's been completely fine.
Has been a marvel for this team.
Pushing out immediately.
But the issue is if Twitch starts dying again, the only way for me to fix it,
that would be a dream come true.
then I would have to take YouTube stream down, like while the match is live.
And they are still working this out. They're still fighting forward. Kiko, he's actually got
my
the
God,
swing
Kiko.
on this. He might be screwed. Oh, he's still got
Oh my
one.
God.
On the trade.
Oh my God.
Look at
Wait,
this
they
from
just won the map.
Nongshim. Unbridled aggression to turn the screws.
Oh, the whiff. Oh
on
my God.
NRG. And now down to one. Scuba has to face the music, or does he fight? Is it just a fight song and a funeral?
Oh my God.
Scuba makes it a 1v1.
What the fuck is happening?
Leading the pack for NRG, but being slowly hunted by X-Ross.
52 HP, he's got both shock darts. It's going to be heartbreaking here.
Okay, if it crashes again, then I'll restart
and time
mid-match.
to play
Fuck
with,
it.
though, Lauren.
Oh, is Scuba gonna push?
A sound cue.
Oh, Scuba's going to A.
For Scuba.
He's going to A.
Yeah, Scuba's still got time to go forwards.
They're gonna meet each other.
30 seconds left.
Oh no, he's going heaven?
It couldn't get tenser than this. X-Ross can play calm, play composed. Scuba, the pressure is on him. It's time for the plan. That then draws in X-Ross, coming closer. Scuba with the weight
5 seconds on the recon.
NRG survival on his shoulders. What can one man do?
Oh!
Scuba! The start and end of this! The
Dude,
exception to the
oh
rule,
my
and the
God.
one to get
His
NRG
cross replacement
to
was
10
off, but he
rounds.
still flicked him.
Not even 3 minutes ago, we said solid as a rock. Ever the safe pair
The
of hands for
1v3.
NRG. Nongshim shut down here in a round that they had absolutely no right in losing. It's another Red Bull clutch here, bringing it within 2. And the bye is broken for Nongshim.
Time to focus up, folks. If you weren't paying attention before, now you are. 10 to 12. Nongshim are 1 round away from getting themselves to a grand final, but NRG showing perseverance, grit, and inhuman capability from some of their players, and pushing Nongshim to their absolute limits here. But it takes one mistake. It takes one error, one player to have around. We go again.
Still Ethan with ultimate. Brock and Marder both 2 points away now. Said we need to see a couple more rounds if we're going to see them online. NRG here with a huge advantage in terms of inventory bringing in here. Marder looking to apply further pressure. You also see the investment here for Ethan. Ivy able to just sidestep it.
Safety for now. Rotations are coming. Stingers, Guardians. Sheriff or 2.
Worried about Marder here.
But a 5v5 post plant, it's still not safe. Doesn't get the shot he wanted.
The
Now
fuck
he's
is
under
happening?
pressure. Could be pushed in that smoke, but he tries to stand and keep some security for NRG. Shock dart after shock dart. He gets taken down.
What's going on here?
It's a 4v4. NRG
Who's winning?
banking on Kiko in the back lines, but Dampy's still there. Brock with another. It's on X-Ross in a 1v3. Blinded.
Oh my God, 12-11.
So close to overtime. This is caliber. This is class from NRG. And this is a capability I did not
Yeah, sorry
see
for the ads mid round, guys. I think it probably, the ad manager probably
insane.
reset because of the fucking
Talked about even
stream
so
crashing.
early on in this series.
And it just auto ran.
The face cams, the reactions from NRG.
Oh my God.
Still, Kiko, what?
Did you see
that?
Kiko's fucking aim right there?
Scuba.
It just,
I am blown away by them. I think I'm starting to believe now. And this could be the one where it goes wrong. Nongshim still had both of those timeouts.
Bro, he was looking
Burning both
sharp
now in
right
this
there.
half. feeling suddenly human after what was a Neon untouchable first half. 3 rounds is all that NRG had to work with. And God, have they worked with it.
Investment from Ethan, still be a couple of ultimates to bring in here. I'm seeing Francis toy with the idea of an operator on the other side though. 3 ults available. Yes, it's the neural theft, but it's Francis and Danby that can really have impact here in the final round of regulation. How does Francis play this now? Curious to see where he sets
ruining my
up
cards
shop.
accidentally.
I've seen the adjustment here. I mean, in the previous round where I had to invest in util and full push out on B, but the operator doesn't really lean into that.
Imagine if NRG lost now.
Aggressive on bind.
Dude, they might. Like, Waylay, Yoru ult.
Spanner in the works.
Cypher ult's like whatever.
24. NRG set up as 4 towards the B site. There might be a mid-exploration early on here for Nongshim.
Oh, Francis has the op.
Bold in approach, willing to make moves. Danby, right place. Here, see this. NRG pulling no punches.
Oh, dude, this is going to be really scary. With the Yoru ult, as long... Oh, if they're using the paranoia right now, too.
He's going to post up here with a paranoia on the back of contact.
Oh, shit, they're going heavy flank?
Here comes the ult from Francis. It's time to put it all on the line. Ult comes
Oh
in,
my God.
He's got a split here. Francis trying to lead the way in for Danby. Ethan sends him packing. NRG still alive, but RB's response is perfect. It's a 3v3 and Brock might be overwhelmed here. He's got 2 players to handle. X-Ross to split through heaven.
Oh, what a paranoia.
And Nongshim are winning out so far.
Time here, NRG to reset a little bit, but Mada, he can't pin down a kill. Look at the time on the clock.
Oh my God.
Nongshim.
Oh my God. Oh my God, they won.
Nongshim with a meteoric rise. The time.
Oh, they won just like that. Bro, what the fuck? Dude, they retook from flank with the Waylay Yoru. Damn.
Taking down NRG, the team pitted as the ones that go against the grain, play off meta. They put up a hell of a fight here, but Nongshim able to close out 2-0.
Damn it, they lost just like that.
Francis in map 1,
Okay, lower bracket run.
Entire series, Danby,
They're still top 3,
6
so they're chilling. They're chilling.
In this second map,
I'm still cheering for Nongshim though.
and NRG will fall.
The way they're playing, too fun. Too fun to watch.
But the innovation, the creativity, and the capability to not back down, to not think it was done, to persevere up against the reigning champions is something to be revered.
Oh shit, they have the banner.
They are now the team to beat.
But chat, who was the first team to bring out a bundle banner? Who was the first team? Tell me right now.
Just to come back to some of the points you made early on here, Nongshim, they're never going to stray away from this approach. You could see the preparation from NRG, but man, just a cut above. They have really, really elevated today.
It's in their DNA, it looks like. They are looking so comfortable, so talented. So we'll be handing it over for the Verizon post-match interview to hear from the players themselves.
Gran final. RB, how are you? Primero quiero preguntar también cómo ha sido liderar a esta escuadra haciendo este GL con toda la experiencia y cuál fue quizás el obstáculo que tuvieron que pasar durante toda esta fase. So now RB, I just want to know, how can you deal with this amazing squad you have going on? You're at the IGL, you're the captain for this squad. I also want to know, what was the biggest obstacle or challenge so far until now?
알비 선수 승리 축하드리고요. 이렇게 큰 형으로서 그리고 IGL로서 이렇게 대단한 팀을 이끌어가고
They ain't win against PaperX?
현재 심정이 어떤지도
You think Nongshim won't win against PaperX?
팀을 이끌어가는 동안 뭐 고민거리나 아니면 힘들었던 점이 있을까요?
In terms of form, I don't know. Their form's kind of good. Their playstyles are very similar in the sense of like playmaking, but I think Valorant's all about form and who does better in the current meta.
Actually deep diving into taking over that IGL role and to be able to make it to the grand finals at a Masters and one of the international events and to be able to prove myself what kind of IGL I can be. I'm just extra very proud of myself.
Definitivamente, y dice básicamente que es el primer año siendo IGL, que está muy feliz de poder haber llevado a toda su squad a lo que va a ser esa gran final también dentro de este primer año, que está muy feliz y muy contento por todos estos logros. Ahora también quiero saber, ellos llevan invictos durante todo este año, llegaron a la final invictos, no han perdido ninguna partida, no los han podido parar. Aparte de Dambi, quiero saber qué hace ellos que sean tan buenos. So now also you have been undefeated for this whole year. Also in this tournament you haven't
Are they undefeated?
one single match. Apart from Dambi, what's the thing that make you guys so good?
Wait, they're undefeated. This might be the first. Wait, have they lost a map? Wait. Oh no, they have lost a map.
작년에 어센션에서 저희끼리 좀 치고받고 싸운 것도 있긴 했는데 일단 저희 그런 성과가 있었기 때문에 저희끼리 다 으쌰으쌰 서로 마음가짐도 잘 다스리게 해주자고 해가지고 그냥 저희끼리 서로 다 케어해주면서 여기까지 올라올 수 있었던 것 같습니다.
I think last ascension, we just had a little bit of tough love situation going on where we were able to create that kind of a strong bond. So
9-match win streak,
that experience, we
just
talked
different.
about how we should be taking care of each other and each other's mentality. And I think being able to do that has brought us here.
Y ahora hablando también, él comentó de que
Bro, also,
el año pasado
Francis
la
had a
selección
fucking
finalmente
match.
los hizo que fueran más fuertes, pasaron por tantas cosas
Like, actually.
que finalmente acabaron sabiendo también cómo
44-27.
lidiar en esos momentos también difíciles y por eso al día de hoy vienen tan fuertes a lo que es este stage. Now I have a really quick question. Any words for your next opponent?
다음 결승에서 만날 상대에게 한마디 하시겠어요?
파이팅!
Fighting.
Bueno, palabras para su oponente. Pelear. Vamos a ver qué va a pasar. This is all we have for the interview. Thank you very much. And we are going to our next game because we're having PaperX and G2 in that rematch.
Do you think PaperX will win against G2? Huh. Dude, this is so loud, my fucking ears. Wait, can I get one? The fuck? Wait, can I get sent one? Come on, Riot.
It's more than a game. It's a world shaped by
What was I gonna say?
the
Okay.
fans.
And my actual read
To elevate that world
on
by building
G2 versus
technology that creates
PaperX.
moments that last forever. That's why we're
My
joining
actual
forces
read.
with the Valorant Champions Tour to transform how fans
Current
experience
G2, I
live
think will
events
lose
on the
to
global stage.
PaperX. I think the current G2 is trying to get into that more like playmaking style, whereas the previous G2 was in a more like punishing playstyle, which I do think the punishing playstyle works really well against PaperX. But because I'm pretty sure PaperX are just gonna win. Yeah, if G2 were still like, you know, the boring G2 team, then I do think they probably win in like a 2-1 series. But since like, yeah, they're trying to like be more of like that, they're trying to turn off their brain more and play make way more often, then I think PaperX is just a they're just better at that. So then it's the two styles, who's ever stronger at that style. And I mean, Paper Rex literally fucking invented the style. They pioneered that shit. Bro, you always underestimate G2? I mean,
Hi guys, I'm here in
I underestimate them in international competition. I think they win in Americas like all the time.
And I want to ask you, what are his predictions for today? Borja, ¿cuáles son tus predicciones para las partidas del día de hoy y quién quieres que gane?
Yo me encantaría que gane estos
They always struggle in like internationals.
Duro. Me gustaría que gane G2 por mi hermano Valen. Y el otro partido, Energy Nongshim, me encantaría que gane Energy. Keiko, mi jugador preferido.
Okay, so he's basically saying that he's going for G2. He wants G2 to win because of his brother Valen. And also in Energy, he wants Keiko to win because he's a really big fan and he likes a lot Keiko. So basically, Energy, PRX, I like that a lot. That's all for us. Muchas gracias por la entrevista. Back to you.
No chance interview? Yeah, no interview because the Energy didn't win. Bro, I remember last time I asked for an interview. I was like, only if that team wins. And then they just sent out the player anyways, and it's just like, bro, what? G2 have continually lost to G2 in international. Yeah, actually, they remember Bangkok? They should have actually theoretically won Bangkok. They were playing the Teo meta, and they lost to a team spamming ISO in the grand finals, and they were up 2 maps. And I think third map was like close or something like that. So like if they're choking at that point, then it's like it's a mentality thing. But I mean, eventually there will be a time where G2 just figure out how to fix that issue that they have, and then they'll start being like a hard winning competition.
Now it's time to send home a legend. It's PRX versus G2, what I guess I could describe as our lower semi-final. Winner obviously advances in the tournament, and for the loser, that's it. That's wraps.
Yeah, opener matchup for both of these teams at this tournament. Paper Rex got the win. And it's been, in fact, quite a long time since G2 has been able to beat
Okay, wait,
Paper
so
Rex.
the stream has not crashed in a little bit, right?
2024. So, of course, it's a very, very long stretch. Today, as I say, the second time that you face them in a tournament, if you're lucky enough to face them for a second time before you go home, different story.
Yeah, you can see the success that both these teams have brought. And for a long time, it was Paper Rex who was that best team to never win a trophy. They finally got over that hurdle last year with their trophy in Toronto. But G2 has yet to achieve it. Lose that close final in Bangkok, never make it back to another final last year. And again, they're in a top 4. They're deep in a tournament, and the question is, could this be the tournament?
No lag either.
Finally
all right.
stay
I mean,
alive.
let's hope it's that. Let's hope it stays that way.
Lift a trophy, but it's such a long road.
And
if not, I'll be
what's
tilted.
not listed on that graphic is the fact that it was PRX that sent G2 to lowers, both in Toronto and in Paris last year. PRX so constantly have been playing spoiler to this team. So to say this is a grudge match might be understating things.
Yeah, I think that for the side of Paper Rex, always in the region, they've been the hot topic. And in every single international event, they've always been one of the hot topics, especially with this meta and how the year was shaped. If Paper Rex was able to survive all the years of Valorant, implementing and defining what a W and very aggressive playstyle is, this technically should be one of their better chances.
Yeah, it certainly should.
Oh, dude, I remember this round. That round was fucking nuts.
Take with this match is it's the ultimate stylistic clash. It's G2.
Can G2 avenge their 2 losses from 2 Paper Rex in 2025?
We're going to see a match today where we might get a map
Wait,
where
did they just show a Jonah P highlight?
Paper X's comp is playing their style. It's such a switch up from the past, but for G2, it's also about stopping this.
Wait, did they just show Jonah highlights against Paper X?
That they've lost to this roster, and now a 5th chance with elimination on the line.
And I think also that the narrative has changed a little bit in the fact that we have seen a PaperX that is still excelling in the things that they are. We don't see great swift changes in their place. But for the side of G2, I think that especially this event with the micro changes that they've been making here and there, with how different some of the opponents that they've gone up against have been, they really have stepped up their game.
So can we cast our minds back then to the most recent time that these two played? That was in Swiss at this very tournament where PRX came out on top.
Bro.
Is that a relevant basis to work from? What are the takeaways?
Oh, this was Swiss stage. Oh, they got fucking annihilated.
To measure the rest of G2's tournament off of, because this was a really rough game for G2. The Corrode in particular highlighted how poor their micro, their coordination looked. It was Jaw missing every ult with that ISO ult and failing completely. And it was a PaperX who looked excellent in bowling them over. G2 has improved massively since, but it is still a huge test against PaperX, who dealt with them so handily last time.
It was a bit weird because at some point it was like G2 had forgotten that this is the PaperX that they've played against so many times. In that encounter, most, and I mean most,
it turns out I've recently lost my passion for my career and I feel strongly towards an esports career. Do you think being almost 20, I'm too old to start working for this? Too old? No, I don't think so. There's people that work at esports that are way older.
They looked great regionally, but they showed up.
The only thing is, like,
to do it to the
if
kings
esports
of
is your hobby,
and PaperX knew
I think
exactly how
it can be kind of unhealthy
Since
to.
that game, G2 is slowed
You need
down.
other
They've
hobbies as
gone
well.
Back to more of a
Don't let your only hobby become your job.
Still playing
Because then life becomes a little bit dull.
styles. I think this is the
You definitely need
game
something
that
that like
learned
excites
so
you
much
and
from that
gives you
propelled
passion,
them
but
to
isn't
make
like
it to
a
this
work
point in the
setting.
tournament now today.
So that's how G2 have been approaching this meta, but for more on how PRX are handling things in the game of Valorant right now, let's check in with something.
In general, keep the same mindset as we did versus other teams and as we did versus G2 every single time we play versus them, just like, and more like adjust to them, because every single game we played versus them since like 2024, it's always something new from them. Yeah, something different.
Wait, when was this on the desk?
So just like,
oh, it was March 10th? That was 3 days ago.
Such an interesting quote. It's never the same matchup every time these two teams go head-to-head, and it feels like they're both, I think I said that in that segment, willing to reinvent themselves in order to find the edge. But we need to talk about
for
right?
throwing it?
PRX looked really natural
shit.
here, right?
Probably not, because there's a little bit of a drop right here.
Seems to have suited them, and they don't really have to reinvent the wheel.
No, I don't think so. Chaos has always been the way of PaperX, and even though something in Jing did not have this stellar entrance to this event, there were so many maps where they were just missing. They are not missing during this playoffs, hitting every single shot. I think that's specifically something. I know that last match against Shrimp, there was a little bit of bad blood, like there was something going on the stage. But if that is what's going to prompt him to have this kind of performance, I hope the G2 doesn't follow the same route.
Yeah, PaperX, they've had the common theme of how they want to play, and it works perfectly in this meta. Tons of team fighting, almost every map playing the double duelist, wanting to play.
I am doing a meet and greet. I think it's either on Grand Finals Day or the day before, I'm not too sure.
Pretty much
Wait, I think it was on 15th.
That
maybe
last
it's 14th.
game they played against
Shit, I don't
NRG,
remember.
where they just barely
I actually don't remember what day it is.
2 new comps, 2 new looks. I think what separates PaperX is their willingness to constantly make a slight adjustment, find that next little bit, and then roll from it. Because their base level of coordination and micro is so high that they can last minute switch a comp and find success.
Now, G2 have been approaching the meta differently than NRG. Instead of trying to be the anti, right, to cancel out the meta and play that opposite style, they've tried to find a middle ground between this slower game style, maybe this more up-tempo double duelist look. Is this a sufficient answer to PRX? It doesn't seem like they're trying to be the antidote to Chaos G2, but find a niche that suits them best somewhere in between.
Yeah, I think that if we take a look at the things that they have been changing and adapting to throughout the tournament, for me, it's important that they keep their plan clear. Like, that is the way of going against PaperX. Never count them down. Individuals will always shine. But I think that that could have been the same case against BBL. Individual prowess is the name of the game for Turkish Valorant. The fakes that we saw during this game, the understanding of every single one of BBL's winning condition was shining in every single round.
Yeah, the preparation was truly excellent. It looked like they knew exactly what BBL was doing, and I mean, to their credit, BBL was playing practically the same way. For G2, I think if you're looking at this team and thinking about how they differ from NRG, Energy plays a lot of comps that I think are obvious counters. I think the double drone stuff, you know, sacrificing that second duel, things like the Vice on split, yeah. G2 does some of that. I think that their composition on Abyss is a great example, where that Harbor shuts down the fast flood from double duelist teams. But a lot of the maps,
Stream lagging or not? Is it lagging?
The mirroring.
Please tell me it's not lagging.
Yeah, they're still playing the chaotic
If
stuff.
it starts lagging, I will
where it
flip this
differs
table.
Is their approach in the server and how they want to play that composition. Being more willing to slow down, play the macro, and wait for their opponent to make a mistake, instead of feeling like they always need to be dictating the pace to succeed.
I think that they're very good. They have been very good at spotting the weaknesses. We are showing some of the things.
All right, chat.
About, oh,
I mean, it's G2 playing against Paper X, so obviously there's, you know what team I'm rooting for. I don't have to say it. I literally don't even have to say it.
Going against BBL on Breeze and doing the things that they were doing, how they were adapting, how they had almost no tails to go by on the attack, was something that not many teams can do from one day to another.
But for
Stop staring him.
Josh,
Don't scare me, please.
Task, and that's because Paper X, more than all these other teams, is very willing to change their compositions, change their styles, do stuff on the fly. This is not a BBL that you will see them come in and go for the exact same rounds, the exact same game plan as the last
they haven't done
time
map
you
picks yet, right?
Today is a lot less, I think, about the pre-prep and more about how G2 can adapt to what Paper X throws at them and how good their protocols are to deal with the chaos.
Feels like Valen and Forsaken kind of defined the fragging IGL role. It feels like there was a time where we gave people a pass for not performing in game because they were calling. That era came to an end, I feel like, with these two. Are they the best fragging IGLs we have?
I think that for Forsaken, there is not a single game where he doesn't have 1 or 2 rounds where you think literally no other player but Forsaken can do this with any agent that you give him. But from the other side, when we're speaking about all of these changes, with Valen going on the Harbor, with how many difficult situations they've been facing up again, I think that he is the only
Holy
one player
shit, dude, Valen's stats are really good too.
that I have not seen putting his hands down at any single round in this tournament.
Yeah, he has such a strong mental to stay
Get
in
someone
it,
for
to
the
keep
watch
his
party.
voice in that.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
I do think
there's like no one came
Forsaken
to this
for me
event.
is an obvious number 1.
Or like no like
was
other
the most
content
impactful
creators.
player in Pacific. I think he was also the most
I think I'm the
throughout their
only.
Swiss stage run to qualify
No,
to the
I'm
playoffs.
not think.
And so well in that America's final. These two are incredibly impactful, not just as leaders, but individually as well.
We're going to jump into our skirmish now to determine how our map.
Oh, so yeah, this is how this happens.
Fun little tidbit here as well. This is a coach battle between Wendler and Josh RT. Wendler used to work on G2 as an assistant coach. In fact, he's one of the players that came on board
Josh
to
is just going to win.
develop their initial approach to Abyss when that map first came out. You'll also see them
Wait, Josh is literally just going to win.
Stacking together in the coach stack, having Vansili tilt at them for about 3 hours straight. It's spectacle.
I stopped playing ranked with Vansili, but they're locked in for it. I'm sorry, Vans, I'm kidding. But,
Yo, Vans, I love you. Yeah, for this one, I think that they even announced it on X that it was going to happen, and it looks like Josh is having.
Yeah, no, dude, Josh RT, Josh is literally just gonna have a field day.
The is very interesting in where these teams want to take it because G2.
Do they want to repeat?
Yeah, they haven't had a super clear permaban, whereas Paper X is always banning this Abyss. It's a great ban into G2, by the way.
Especially into this tournament, I would say.
Yeah, who's excellent on that map. You look at a G2.
Oh wait,
I think there's
hold on a
lot
second.
of ways they could go. They looked good on the Breeze in there.
Sassy's on my left. Sassy's on my right.
They could ban out something like the Split that's been good. They could also ban the Corrode, where they've tried it twice,
and
failed it twice with that
Corrode would be
composition.
an easy one.
Yeah, I just don't know where they're heading. I think this is a very tough.
Do you guys like this, like, skirmish system to decide the sides?
If they win the skirmish, get that second ban.
I wonder what PRX
Or
think about this Harbor.
do you guys like
Abyss
coin
and
flip
whether
better?
They want to interact with that by removing it from the pool. So we had Split and Corrode last
I think they're
time.
almost certainly going to ban
Which one do you
it.
guys
They're
like
banning
more?
it pretty much all tournament. They're not comfortable with that map, and it's just a happy time when your favorite map to ban is also one of your opponent's best.
Let's see how our picks and bans unfolded now, with Josh RT being a considerably ahead winner in our skirmish.
Hey everybody, we're going to begin the map selection process. G2, since you won skirmish, you get to choose Team A or Team B. So what's
Team B.
Team B. Okay.
Yes, but not with
PRX
coaches.
is Team A.
Ban Abyss.
Ban Abyss. Okay, G2, what's your ban?
Ban Split.
Ban Split. Okay, PRX, what's your first pick?
Pick Haven.
Pick Haven. Okay, G2, what's your side on Haven?
Defense.
Defense. Okay, G2, what's your map 2 pick?
Pick Breeze.
Pick Breeze.
Breeze.
PRX, your side on Breeze?
I didn't even know this map was in the map pool.
Go defense.
Okay, PRX, your next ban. You have Buying Crowd Pearl.
Wait, so you know what the strat they should do then? They should keep skirmish, but then they should have it where what is it called? They keep skirmish, but they just have it so only the players can play. Because I do agree, like if you just have the coach just doing it, then it's just like, oh, whatever.
Okay,
like a coach v coach skirmish is like whatever. But then let's say like you had like fucking,
I mean, I think we run.
like I don't know, MIBR versus Fnatic, and it was like Alfier versus Aspas or something. Then that's kind of exciting.
Van Bind, last map is Corrode. PRX, what's your side on Corrode?
Defense.
Defense. Okay, so as a recap, we have map 1 is Haven with G2 on defense, map 2 is Breeze with PRX on defense, map 3 is Corrode with PRX on defense. Good luck, everybody. Good luck.
So the only map present in this video that we saw between these two last time is Corrode, and that is the last map in the series if we even need it. We've got Haven into Breeze, maybe.
Yeah, it is a pretty surprising video for me, I think for 2 reasons. One, that G2 had the choice to go to Bind, where PaperX just lost energy. I've only showed it once with that new comp. Or Corrode,
Pick a player from each team for a 1v1 skirmish.
Two back-to-back maps.
Oh, dude, imagine it. It's like the players get randomly picked.
There,
that'd be kind of funny.
Corrode, and I thought of the last time
I also would like that. I also would like that.
It's going to be the decider because I would like to see if we get to that, if G2 hasn't learned a lot from the last time that they played against.
Yeah, or if maybe they've changed their comp with the 2 days off.
Any chance you might be able to interview Leo Faria this weekend on stream?
Breeze for a choice for G2 is
potentially
also a little bit interesting. It's been great for them, no doubt. The last game we watched in particular, you were highlighting how good they were on that map. However, I do think that's a map that's still solid for PaperX, where their individuals get to absolutely shine. We saw what they did to Furia. It's pretty surprising the way this has gone to me.
I mean, these first 2 maps in the series, G2 played against BBL and were quite strong in those 2. So that at least should be a positive sign. But again, we've seen this G2 ISO waylay composition on Corrode, and it just, domestically it looked really good. We were super hyped about it, but here it's fallen flat.
I am honestly happy that Haven is the first one, like to see the mirror matchup of this composition.
It's so cool.
Okay, this is awful. PaperX is winning 2-0. G2 is awful on Corrode and Breeze. PaperX is insane at.
Because it's always entertaining to watch now that
all right, well, let's see if your prediction was right. I mean, I do think G2 probably just lose to PaperX.
And the way that they were structuring their attack is very to go up against the individual brilliance. So I hope that is the reason why they chose it.
This video reminds me a little bit of the PaperX versus Energy rematch, where that Bind got left open, new comps thrown for a loop. These rematches, the teams always want to get creative, find that gimmick, that leg up, especially when you're so familiar with your opponent. 4 times in a row, the G2 have lost to this PRX team. This 5th chance with elimination on the line. They're taking a risk.
I'm still shuffling the cards right now. I've been doing this.
We're speaking about
empty.
Great performances lately and here in the playoffs, but today, of course, the opponent is different because the confidence is never missing for PaperX.
It's crazy we get through a pre-match without talking about duelists, but there's just so much to discuss here. And if you are a fan of VCC,
have you been enjoying your time in Chile?
You know exactly what PaperX versus G2 means. These two are giving us some of the most.
I think the only thing that tilted me was the stream crashing like all of last series. And that series is so good.
Good night, goodbye, and a very long flight home. Please welcome both teams to the stage.
New hobby, new hobby.
PaperX know just what it feels like to be in G2's shoes. A team still looking to scale the heights to receive the recognition, the accolades of champions.
Damn, it's dark in there? It's
Paper
just because the lights went off.
Just one trophy isn't enough. Just one victory in Toronto. No. World domination starts here in Santiago in this do or die game.
So bright again.
G2, this
actually so bright.
Been underrated. They thought that this was the time where the squad was over. So close last year to lifting that trophy, and then it slipped further from their grasp. A bad champions, a huge and controversial roster move to bring in Baby Bay. But now they're back in this position where they failed before, where they've fallen in the
tomorrow
top four.
is not
Another opportunity.
No, yeah, tomorrow's 2 matches.
Bested them so many times. And starting on a map
I was like,
it's
not BO5, right?
their composition is such a poetic way to watch this pan out.
They have stolen
Wait,
it,
is
but
it
can
BO5?
they beat them at their own game? I'm also very
This
happy
time
that
zone
we get
is
to do
fucking
this
me up.
here in Santiago. The crowd
I'm checking the schedule.
Absolutely insane for both of these teams. There is no stage in Valorant where any of these two would walk in and announce, and the pre-bowl would not be.
Oh, tomorrow's just one match.
It's
It
so
is a
true.
BO5 tomorrow. Okay, got
Paper X,
it. Tomorrow is a
different class
Wait.
when these teams faced
Oh,
in
yeah, yeah,
Swiss.
BO5,
It was a
BO5.
G2 out of sorts.
One match, yeah. I don't know, dude, my brain was like,
but that was
my brain was just going
G2
off.
turned this tournament around, found themselves, started getting these wins, making it to this top four. The question is if that learning is enough.
But Mimi, you have to remember something. We were speaking about a Paper X that, yes, did get the win, capitalized on every single mistake that
Dude,
G2
everyone's
made,
on these
but
breathing
Jing
strips.
And Forsaken were, but not
Actually,
Forsaken,
technology.
Sorry. Jing and something were mostly missing during that Swiss stage. Now they find four, and they've gone up against some of the best that the world has to offer.
This Haven map is going to be quite compelling. Again, for G2, they're undefeated on it so far here in Santiago. Wins against Chile Gaming, T1 and BBL respectively. But you mentioned it, they've stolen the PRX composition on this map. PRX, they've stolen their analyst, assistant coach, if you will. So I guess we'll call it even.
That it is. When these teams were playing last year, and they played a ton last year, it was G2 who was playing solo duels and stuck on that Yoru. Now they've changed, and
Those strips are actually meta, small colors.
Return.
Okay, who
to
in chat here
duelist
uses
head-to-head,
no
where
strips?
We get to most likely watch Jaw against Jing on Phoenix.
What's
That
a breathing
was
strip for?
head-to-head
I don't know,
that was
more oxygen.
absolute
It's something like that.
in Los Angeles, when it was Dogamo on EG who deprived Paper X of the trophy. When we thought that Jing wouldn't be playing again, now they come back again on brand new roles for such an exciting match in front of this incredible crowd.
And survival is on the line. As we're saying, Haven is going to be the first one. We have seen them throughout the tournament. You were saying, oh, this map, so we saw G2 playing against BBL. We saw the same from Paper X playing against Furious. So there is a lot of tape. We expect to see the mirror matchup.
Look at
here.
these fucking comps.
Goes to, I mean, all of the head-to-heads here are top
Basically
tier.
same thing.
The best that we are going to see.
Yeah, it's a sign of respect from G2 that they
Actually,
look
just
to
mirror.
Paper X for inspiration, but now
other
they're
than the
testing
fact
their
that
mettle
they
against
have
the genuine article
an Omen.
in a series like we've said, that on the other side, it could be a quick trip back to the United States or a big step further in these playoffs.
It's such a cool
Well, that makes sense if
IGL
you're like
head-to-head.
actually exercising.
Both of these guys understand the theory of this composition intimately. One designed it, the other watched every VOD, was influenced by it, took its strengths and went with it. Now they'll have to adapt on the fly in such a high-stakes match. It's bound to be incredible.
Achilles, Paper Thin, you've been casting Paper X games for years, so please enlighten us. Do they have this one in the bag, or will G2 have their revenge?
I'm trying to remain impartial here, Mitch. I'm just hoping that we get a banger, and with these two teams, that is almost certainly going to occur, especially now that we have this head-to-head coming through. The chamber on chamber, the Phoenix on Phoenix, G2.
Hope what are these team comps? These team comps are fire.
We saw them bring out versus BBL.
This is going to be like, this is going to be a scrap fest for sure.
Really showcasing how oppressive these two Flash duelists can be.
All right, we're going in.
What is crazy about this matchup, these teams have faced each other so many times, Achilleos. This is the first time at an international where it's elimination on the line between the two. So this is the biggest of a classic matchup.
Assist from the crowd as we count things down and get into the first pistol of this elimination series.
Oh, this one for double spam.
Shots out from Trent, but no connection to be found. Shari shifts over towards Sewer Zone. That is where 4 players are at from Paper X. We'll tuck back Clear of that haunt. Now the push getting ready to come through. Contact about to be made here on the side. The
oh my god, Paper X is coming through as a squad right there.
Still here with that Bandit. He's able to deliver 2 of his own. Trying finding a kill, something down so very low, just 10 health remaining. Some space opened up to be able to get the plant in play.
Nice work there by Leaf. TP's in, does a ton of damage quickly off of that initial contact. Paper X pushing the whole way with something down to just 10 HP. Have to be extra cautious. Jogamo with that frenzy. Won't take long to deal with the Yoru.
Sees the gun barrel, the swing out.
Oh,
that
dude,
shot.
if he got that one hit.
It's going to be going wide, but Baby Ray now getting in on the line. The curveball coming through. Divine going to get caught, and now something eliminated. It's all down to Divine. The Blaze Wall gets set up. Jump peek attack on the Jogamo with the defuse. Held to half. Chamber on Chamber.
Oh my god! Chamber diff.
The headshot and gets the
Chamber
Ripple
diff.
to kickstart the map.
Oh boy. I mean, so much of this match the last time these two teams played, especially on split, came down to some crazy clutches. Devi had one of the best in a 1v2 versus Baby Bay and Trent. And this time, even though it's a brilliant curveball, Jogamo backs him off, able to take down something. Guy who has been phenomenal on Chamber when he's been called upon to play it for Paper Rex. Steps up when they need him.
Oh my god, of course, legs now. Yeah.
No bias inside here for G2. Sometimes they will play around with those stingers.
This is why I was like, fuck,
It's
bro.
the Bandit for Leaf. It's the only extra purchase to speak of at all, but Paper Rex got something. It's getting right by. Oh, that's the clone.
If it actually full disconnects,
No,
I'm
it is not.
probably going to switch the system.
Okay, it's not.
We're going to see that one back. I think Trent might have just been tucked away, not seen. Otherwise, he was trying to fake it. Either way, Trent finds that opening kill. And that's going to be a Marshall now in hand for this fade.
I knew not to trust it, chat.
Swing out.
This is what I've been saying.
Rex.
I knew not to trust it.
Position, but a footstep made there. Leaf certainly will have heard that. Devi, does he read this presence? He does, and he's able to find the shutdown. Leaf now on the floor. Bandit may be recoverable for Valen if he does go pushing forward towards window.
All right, fuck it. I'm not using their
Tell
system.
you a ton yet as G2, just seeing Devi, since a lot of times he's going to be out on his own on the map. So now they're starting to make their commit. Now they're starting to make their rotate.
Just shot there. Jing. Really just tagging low. Blaze Wall set up, can get some healing across. Back up towards full. Baby this time able to find the headshot. Puts down the enemy Phoenix. Forsaken gone. Envy able to peel back kill on the Trent, but now he is dead, and it is just Devi once again. Now in a 1v3, a 1v2. Both players would die instantly to this Marshall. He's got to make it go, but he
Wow, they got
cannot.
ecoed.
Just like that. G2 tied up 1-1. This time it's Baby Bay on his feet.
Absolutely. Well deserved. Hits a
I'm
great
gonna restart
headshot
it, chat.
there to really open up that round, but it's tough for Paper Rex.
But what happened at the start?
Yeah, we need to see what happened with that.
Well, I guess we're not going to see it.
I think he just walked right by him, and Trent, I was watching it on the map, and I assumed it was the clone because Trent just let it walk by, and then he turned again, and he's like, wait, that's a real player. That's kind of how this match goes sometimes. There were some thrifties in there, for sure, the last time they played.
That's
just orb collection
pretty
here.
AIDS.
Jing 2 away from having that run it back online. Paper X going to see if they can try to pull a third.
I'm gonna full
here.
restart,
Yeah,
okay,
it's another
chat?
big kind of
Because I'm
point
gonna
of
switch
interest
off of their
this map
system and
is
go to
gonna
my
be
own
those
system.
Phoenixes and how they're collecting orbs. Who's going to be able to take a little bit more control in that regard? Attacker side. Ooh.
Spot out, some damage on something, puts him to 65. Molly just going to be layered forward. Quick clear of that haunt. Should be telling Paper X that that door is closed. No access granted.
Seems like they want to think about some kind of entry, and something gets the shot.
I'll wait until this round's over.
For the fadeaway.
For the YouTube.
Does manage to find something. Jing now
Oh
gone.
my
Baby
god.
Baby with 2. Trying to draw down with that headhunter. Takes that rendezvous back over to back plat. Keeps himself safe. Leaf refills the space. Picking apart Forsaken. So once again, we turn our sights to Divide to try to see if we can find some additional damage here.
You start now, game early?
Or if it's
Okay.
going to be fairly clean around here. We clean up for G2 as they look to take the lead. Swoop around the back. Has the jump. Gets the kill. 25
Okay,
seconds
yeah,
remaining.
Devi's not
Spike's
winning
still a
that.
world away.
Okay,
Divide
I'm
just
gonna
looking to
restart it,
shut
okay,
that
chat?
Guardian out of there.
It's gonna go. I'm gonna go onto my own system, so that's gonna be IRL Toolkit instead of restreaming. We'll see if it's better.
Being made. Baby Bang on that line eats some damage, but it will be Leaf collecting a third of the round now. One away from
this is gonna be like this for all the days. So I will fix it now.